Hello. Hello and welcome to the stream. Welcome to Eclipse.
Hey, look, you've got your patch.
I have swag.
We've got a special guest today, B. Dave Walters. Welcome.
I brought my ticket. It says "Welcome to the Eclipse family." I got. There you go. Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the Twitch audience. And today's charity, Jasper's Game Day. So any donation will be going directly to Jasper's Game Day. So please be sure to click the Tiltify link below to make the donation.
Thanks to Mr. B. Dave Walters, because whenever we have a guest on, we like to have them choose our charity of the week. So.
Yes, and the giveaway today, Player's Guide plus Epsilon 14. Let me get you the deets on that. And
going Hollywood.
The Player's Guide is the Player's Guide, like
Player's Guide is the Mothership Player's Guide. The Haunting of Epsilon 14, a fully playable, ready-to-run one-shot to drop into a sci-fi RPG campaign. You can drop this in any RPG campaign. A brand new invisible creature spawned by mysterious yellow substance. A host of 10 new NPCs to interact with. 3 audio files to use as props during the adventure.
That's cool.
2 NPC recordings and a music track also to be used within the game. And a printable black and white version of the file ready to be printed and folded or ran right out of your home computer. So yeah, be sure to jump in on that giveaway because some cool swag coming up. Today's music, as always, is brought to you by Stargrave, who's in the background right now, live scoring this. Thank you, Stargrave, and make sure to seek out his social media links. He's on Twitch too, so you can find his channel and he'll do live streaming music. Now,
can I just say I never been on a stream with a DJ. I'm just saying that's baller. It's baller. Yeah, like it's objectively baller.
And thank you to Backblaze.
I'm like, me too. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Black History Month. Hey, all right.
Black History Month for making this month a great month.
Oh my God.
Peter, do you have anything to talk to us about Backblaze?
Yes. Warden, I was wondering, do you remember when Mr. McAdam had the problem with those puppies in his simulation?
Yes.
Well, I was wondering if it would be possible to use our recent Backblaze upgrades to store that simulation in case it is needed in the future.
Absolutely, Peter.
Wonderful. That would be perfect.
Thank you, Backblaze.
Make sure to get your free trial and sign up for Backblaze at backblaze.com/eclipse.
Well, now I'm fearful for this episode.
Right. So thanks for joining us. Last time we joined our crew at the day spa and on the planet. On the space station Shard, and they made a great escape, and they've made their way back to. They're on their way to Earth right now, and they're all in cryo sleep actually, and so we joined them there now on the ship aboard the Destiny, where incoming transmission rings Dr. Ruha amidst her cryo sleep, beamed directly into her consciousness. Ruha, you hear inside your simulation.
Hello?
You're receiving a call, Dr. Ruha, from Mumbai 4.
Oh, yes, good. Patch them through, please.
Patching
now.
Through. And there's a brief moment on your end, B-Dave, where you wait for the line to connect. It's just these intergalactic calls are sometimes a little trippy, but you'll be speaking directly to Ruha through her consciousness now.
Johnny, is that you, darling?
Oh, you got my message.
I got a message. Actually, I've got 2 messages. One was, sorry, we need to reschedule cocktails. That was a year ago. And then an additional message about needing my assistance.
Right. Yes, that was a thing, I think. Yeah. Sorry about the cocktails.
Yeah, well, surely I realize you're busy, and so am I, of course. And the time and schedules get away from us. Not always 374 days, if anyone's counting. But I'm glad that we're speaking now.
Right. I'm sure. It. How are you? You look amazing.
Well, yes, but so do you. You looked rested. Where are you?
You see specifically kind of a digital reconstruction of her, and it looks kind of fuzzy, and her voice sounds kind of tinny as you speak to her.
Are you on a vessel of some sort? Like, where have you gotten off to? I looked all over the place, of course. I assume maybe
Right.
you've just gone on a short trip, but I mean, your signal is coming in very grainy. I'm used to you more vibrant.
Right. Well, see, what had happened was, I left the planet, and then I left the solar system, and then I left the quadrant, and then I ended up on this rock in the middle of God knows where, and I got on a ship full of, quite frankly, some very green people, and hitched a ride with them to the edge of the galaxy, and things got really weird very quickly. And, time just got away from me because a couple of warp travels, hyper jumps,
I'm sure you attempted to call. You were just too far away, yes, and it wouldn't connect. That's why you haven't reached out before now, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, now that you're coming home, it so happens I'm on Mumbai 4. I can get us a table at that little cafe.
I'm not exactly going to be staying. It's kind of well, I need your help with something, but I don't think it's best that I stick around after I do the thing I'm coming to do.
I would say you hear whatever the equivalent of somebody taking the phone off speakerphone and picking it up where the voice changes sharply. It's like, Johnny, I've been waiting for you for some time, my darling. Surely you don't mean you intend to abscond immediately.
I do. And I'm sure you understand, given the urgency of my task.
I tell you what,
We'll talk when I get there.
Yes. I'll
okay.
skip the table. Yes, bring your green crew, and I'm sure I will be of service to you as I always am. And then the line goes dead.
Oh.
The call has ended.
Oh my god. He just hung up on me. I'm going to pop into Kiko's. Kiko! And you see me pop into her cryo suspension.
This technology is amazing.
Kiko, you're enjoying your slickware simulation provided by Lynn and her capable program. What are you doing in there right now?
You just see my face.
Oh god. Well, I have a simulation of Earth and the animals on Earth, and I'm in full safari gear and gallivanting through it. That's what's happening, and now
You just see a
Ruha's
zebra
here.
with my face.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Ruha. Hello.
Hi.
Do you know you've got a zebra body right now?
Let me just step out of that.
Oh. You're actually here right now, yeah?
Yes, I am.
Good. I was really worried about what Earth may be holding. Yeah. What's up?
I just wanted to give you the heads up that my contact on Earth is going to be meeting us.
Oh, fantastic.
But
That's
things are
great
going to be a
news.
bit awkward.
Oh, why is that? What's awkward?
I think he might be a little mad at me. Not because I did anything wrong, but because I just kind of... Well, we were kind of an item. And then a year ago, I kind of just... spirited away.
When you say item, like, you're like best buds, peas in a pod?
Sure.
And you haven't spoken to him in all this time?
No.
Ruha, what the fuck? Why not?
Well, I felt like it would be awkward because I kind of just took off. So I put it off for a while, you know. And then a while got longer, and then it would be more awkward. And then it got longer, and then it would be more awkward, and the awkwardness compounded.
You know, I haven't taken the time to even check the date since we first left, Crestmore. How much time has it been?
How much time has it
Warden?
been?
It's been 6 months.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Wow. I'm gonna have some really angry friends. I'm gonna see how you resolve this as a professional,
What do you...
because then I can take that advice into my life when I head.
Okay, here's my
eventually-
advice. Make sure him and I are never alone. Because as
Right.
long as there's somebody else there, he can't ask me about why I did what I did. So, just make sure that you're always there. Because then
But,
it'll be too awkward to be like,
But Dr. Ruha,
why have you left? That won't happen because you'll
Johnny?
be there. So it's supposed to be like John, like, you know, it's like a term of endearment, but he calls this is Johnny. I don't know why, but it's so you've got to.
right?
got-
But Dr. Ruha, in your own words, I think it was episode 26. It had Shelby and Matthias, and you said communication is key. And that you need those moments, right? Like alone, you have to foster those, and you can't run away from your problems, right? These are your own words. I'm just.
It's okay. I'll ask Peter instead.
He's a good wingman.
Not wingman. No. Opposite of wingman.
Okay.
You know, like a kebab mein haddi. It's when you find a bone in your kebab and it ruins the whole thing. I needed you to do that for me. I needed you to be the bone in my kebab. A third wheel.
I get you. I can be the bone.
Be
in
my
your kebab.
bone.
Yeah, I'll be your bone. I'll be your bone, Ruha.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I'm excited. This is just like one little extra to do to the list.
Okay, I'm
always
gonna go
wanted-
now and hyperventilate.
Oh, okay, bye.
Well, while this is happening, Buckford, what are you doing in your cryo sleep?
Well, I'm sitting on the porch of a nice little 2-story get up. I got a plate of chorizo and bean tacos next to me, some chicory coffee, orange juice with extra pulp so I can, feel like it's real. There's a pile of rubber bands, and I'm just rubber banding flies, just a little target practice. The gravity up here is not so great, so I can at least pretend, work on the sharpshooting.
Great. And Tommy, how about you? How are you in your cryo sleep?
Doing great. Just kind of reviewing some code that I've had as a side project for a long time now. Just slowly going over line by line, running different simulations, stealing a little bit of CPU usage from, Warden, so I can calculate some stuff.
That you can all do this inside of your sleep.
Yeah.
Roll me a body save.
Oh God.
Tommy can never catch a break.
But I did. I rolled a 23, have to beat a 29.
Right. You maintain peaceful rest as you decode in cryo. While your body sleeps, your mind is awake, doing things. Peter, what are you doing on the ship?
So you see, well, Peter's kind of speaking out loud to Warden, and he goes, "You see, it really, all it is patience. You just have to make sure that the friction of the cards is enough to hold them in place." And he's made Michelangelo's depiction of man out of playing cards. And boxes of playing cards are stacked next to him as he's been sitting alone for a while now, and he's just slowly making this, and he's putting the last card in. And he goes, "And you just have to make sure to do it very slowly." You see, Warden? And the whole thing falls.
Sorry, Peter, I can't see a thing.
That's all right. Shit.
And just at that moment, you hear the real ping now. We're approaching Earth.
Oh, yes, all right, I will wake them up. And he walks very slowly to the cryo bay.
Right. The rest of you feel the familiar awakening, the familiar awakening stresses of coming out of cryo sleep, and the lights are on, and it feels brighter than any brightness you've ever seen before. And you're getting out slowly, and your body's slightly atrophied, just the bare minimum, but with the proper fluids, it maintains its structure.
Good morning, everyone. Please help yourself to whatever you need. If you'll excuse me, I have a lot of playing cards to pick up. And he just walks out of the room again.
So loud.
Playing cards? Kiko,
Yeah?
are you doing a cosplay?
Well, Buck helped me out a bit. Wanted to make sure I could blend in with the Earthlings. And I know Buck grew up there, and I've never been. So, thank you, Buck.
Hey, you're welcome. I've always had a keen sense of style, and I gotta say, you're really pulling it off, Cap.
You have a style. Yeah.
As you say this,
What?
Taladar
Mom used to
appears
say
with
that.
a Hawaiian shirt and a bandana on, like this.
Oh! Oh!
There we
Where you
go.
We're gonna get everybody on these uniforms, I'm telling you.
Because I know, Ruha, because you always look so professional, but you're in showbiz, and I want to, I want to look like everyone else and blend in, and not, I don't want to stand out like a sore thumb.
Nobody gonna compliment me on anything? Or...
Peter walks back in. Oh, should I change my shirt?
No.
But half of us are now wearing them.
I've got extras. What size are you? I can go get you one.
I don't know.
He's just gonna rip it when he goes like.
What do I?
Do you
know, when
really
you-
think everyone on Earth dresses like this?
Everybody work their salt. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ugh, well,
Well, I mean, it is nice and cool, and I heard it's really warm on Earth now. That's
know
what
what?
you told me, Ruha.
it's great because it just makes your boniness even better for boning. Because you're my bone. My
On your
rock.
bone.
What?
Oh,
your bone.
I have other things to do, and Peter just sleeps.
I have a very.
It's time to sit down. We're approaching the atmosphere of Earth.
I have a question about Earth. How different is the gravity we're experiencing now versus then? Because I'm pretty afraid to walk. I've never experienced that level
It's
of
gonna
gravity.
feel like 1,000,000 pounds, and it's amazing.
I'm going to be shorter.
Everything feels real there.
Maybe your pinky will recede some.
Right away. Right, we're less than 5 minutes awake. Already starting on the pinky. Can we
I
not-
will take the pilot's chair and land us.
Okay.
Did you all take your seats? Ruha, roll me a body save.
Okay. I'm not
What were they
nervous
doing?
because I just leveled and upgraded my body. I fail.
Ruha, as you buckle in and you're approaching the atmosphere, there's a turbulence that rocks the ship as you enter, but all you can think about is that liquid, that Sycorax. And you know exactly where it is.
Join me.
Oh.
It's on your mind now. And I'll leave it at that. And you're now entering Earth's atmosphere, and you see Mumbai 4 as you approach. It's a towering city that sprawls and spins and kind of compiles on top of each other all the way into this spire that reaches out into the atmosphere and out of Earth's out into the Earth's orbit. There's like a giant spire that goes all the way out into the orbiting fields of Earth itself, and it's connected to this giant space station. But you are landing somewhere in the middle as you approach.
Dr. Ruha, is there anywhere in particular you would like me to land?
Oh yeah, we're gonna need a parking spot, and the station itself isn't on planet, but I think maybe I can drive us to the station or something. I just lean over and I'm like, just that, you see that neighborhood there with the gates?
Yes,
Just that loft, the small one.
Yes, okay. I'll head there then.
Yeah,
Is
the
there
one
a
with
landing pad?
Oh yeah.
That is quite
That
convenient.
tiny little one there. The one that has the shape of my eyebrows on it. That
Yes,
you
I
can
see.
just land right in the middle of the brows. It's
I will do my best.
don't let the crew see. Peter, please don't let the crew see.
I will try.
Yeah, and he closes the shutters on the window and just flies via instrumentation.
Oh,
This is
no,
a good view.
Peter! I've been waiting for this day my entire life.
Peter opens them up halfway. This is the best I can do. And he lands
Very
proceeds to
angry
land the
looking
ship.
pad that we're landing.
Let me roll here. For piloting, would that be intellect, strength, speed?
We will
Strength?
go with intellect as your main stat. and
Great.
then,
I'm good at that.
Strength plus finance, Alex.
Yeah, strength plus finance. Oh yeah, I land this. I rolled an 11 and I needed to get under a 65.
there's not a smoother landing as the Destiny pulls into this docking space, and someone outside, Ruha, you kind of see him through the window, a familiar face as you approach. It's Carter.
There?
Oh, I forgot he had keys. Oh shit.
You
Can I-
ghosted somebody who had keys?
Can I just say there is a lavish display of things you love, but it's all slightly wrong. It's like flowers you like, but the wrong color. Like food you like, but you like vegetable curry. There's fish curry. There's a song playing, but it's the wrong version. Like Kid Rock's cover of Sugar Pie Honey Bunch by the Four Tops. It's all like things you told him that he wasn't really paying attention for.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that so much.
So I'm a big Ruha fan. I think I can read the discomfort already, just looking out, and so I immediately unbuckle and walk straight out get the doors to open, and I'll stand in the doorway I got this, Ruha.
As soon as you stand in the doorway, there's a large holographic elephant that comes up and does a big poo, and it just has a welcome home.
Wow.
I am gonna love this.
Carter? Hello?
Oh, you must be Johnny's assistant. Hi, hello. Well, this is her home. You
wow.
can take her bags right over there. That's where she usually keeps them.
Look, I know I'm in your average Earthling attire right now, but I'm actually captain of this ship.
I'm so sorry.
And
I'm just leaning in the doorway watching this go down.
anyway, Ruha's a good friend, and I notice you have brought a lot of gifts here. Honestly, this is really nice. Look at everything you got. You must really like her.
Johnny's quite important to me, yes. Captain, yes.
Kiko. Kiko. You can call me Kiko.
Sorry, Captain Kiko. Are you telling me that Johnny is serving aboard this vessel?
Peter walks by and goes, yes, and continues to walk by.
I am scurrying behind Peter as inobtrusively as I possibly can.
I cannot.
Peter, those look very heavy. Let me carry that for you.
Oh.
You injured your arm motor back there. Remember? Clearly, I should help you with this. And I'm like grabbing a bag out of your hand.
Okay.
What will her aunties say if they know she's doing menial labor?
This really has to go in the parlor right away. I see me scurry inside.
As everyone goes by, as
Yes.
everyone files out, I introduced to Carter. I was like, well, that was Peter leading
Hello.
Ruha. Peter, our first mate. We've got Ruha, who is our human resources on board, but she's famed psychiatrist, stars upon. I mean, you know this, all right? We've got filming the whole thing. There is Tommy McDowan, our head science officer, and Buck. Yep, here comes Buck.
I love this song.
Chief engineer.
Clearly, there's a good deal that Johnny has not informed me of. Storyteller.
Who's Johnny?
With my cybernetic implant, I super would like to read anything I can about them when they're coming off. Like, do I notice it? Because I'm like, whatever I have the capacity to snoop and deduce, I would like to.
So yeah, roll me an intelligence check. We're gonna use this to modify. This will be like a modified, kind of like a perception check.
Perfect. I'm rolling a d20, correct? And I want under
You're
number.
rolling D100.
Okay, got it. That's good, because I'm like, how am I going to get under this like 65 on a d20?
Well.
Let's see. Intelligence, you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
I rolled a 40 and my stat is 60, so
Great.
I don't know if
So-
there's margins of success or not. So.
Your readout. You see, like there's like an overlay, an augmented reality overlay pops up when Ruha comes by, and it says Ruha, famed for Stars Apart. Little data screens enter and open up about her, like on Wikipedia and the various little websites that are
I
around.
know, I got her that gift.
And then Kiko, you see it just says Kiko Larson, military officer, and there's most of the information seems to be redacted. And Tommy McDowan, it just says like very little information about him too. It says like engineer or not, and then like it's computer sciences. Buckford Sanchez, senior engineer and mechanic, and you see that like Peter has, it just says Peter, artificial human, and it's all you kind of read out on them. You do notice a dog running in with the same Hawaiian shirt and bandana on his head, and he comes by, and the readout, it doesn't say anything in particular about the dog breed. It can't really pick a beat on it.
That's Taladar, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I'm going to bring Lord Kingsley along as well.
Yeah, so another dog comes out, same identical almost, but this one's wearing a little spacesuit.
So Taladar with the little Hawaiian shirt. New alien species we just discovered for the first time. We'll tell you more later. And then Lord Kingsley, which is my doggo.
Hey, no, please go back a step. It's a what?
Taladar.
Taladar, a new dog species that many have not heard of. We'll tell you all about it. I love dogs, so had to have him aboard.
I think I know what this is. You all are filming a movie. That's
Well-
why Johnny wouldn't call. She thought I'd want points off the back end. She's right, of course. But of course, this all makes sense, Peter. I didn't even know those models were still in service. And did you, an engineer, cameraman, Johnny, darling? And then, like, while Kiko's still trying to talk to me, I turn and walk, and I just go in the direction that she went.
Peter just furrows his brow at older model comments.
Kiko, you see Lynn. Who is this guy?
From what I understand, used to work with Ruha and they like had a fling or something, and
Excuse
it's
me?
very awkward. All I know is whoever's still out here, we gotta be bones.
What?
Bones, everyone bone. All right.
Bones.
What is-
Bones?
What does that mean?
Selena, bones.
It was something about a kebab. You don't want to.
You don't want to bone a
Bone.
kebab.
Oh no! Why,
That
I mean,
makes
why would
sense
you?
to me.
No.
Yeah.
But Ruha wants us to be bones in
So she doesn't
in
want us
her
here.
kebab.
Aren't you a protocol droid? Explain it to them.
She,
Tell me what
She
you're
does-
gonna do.
Peter walks over and goes, a kebab is a food item that is it comes on a stick, and it's got meat and vegetables.
I
Why
love
am I
both of
explaining
those.
kebabs to them?
You know what,
Anyway.
Peter? Never mind.
I believe that Ruha does not want to be left alone. Oh shit, we've gone and done it. I'm just gonna go.
All right,
After that.
make your way over. The city. What level are we on here, Ruha? Explain exactly where
Oh,
this
yeah.
place is.
So, my apartment is on Mumbai 4. And Mumbai 4 is a plate which sits on top of Mumbai 3, which sits on top of Mumbai 2, which sits on top of Mumbai 1. And up here, the air is actually quite nice. There's lots of droids kind of flying around, cleaning everything. The buildings here are very large and gaudy, as is the one that you're currently walking into. This is my flat. And it's anything but flat. It's a multi-level sort of palatial type of thing.
Should I take my boots off, or are we
No,
allowed to
no,
walk-
keep them on. I think we have something that cleans up, and you see like a Roomba-esque thing come flying around the corner.
Ruha's Roomba.
lift my
The
feet as it
carpets
goes
are
by.
all burgundy colored. It's my favorite. And you see me coming out of my room wearing a very fancy jacket, unlike my usual normal
Ah,
sort of unobtrusive attire.
Ruha, you look so nice.
Thank you. I don't remember having it from before. Just opened it and there it was. I think it's my third favorite designer.
I'm gonna grab some of the flowers that presumably that were up on a landing pad and just grab a couple bundles when I come in, just to have.
Is that fish curry for anybody, or
Yes, you're more than welcome to it. I'm allergic
I
to
will.
coconut, so can't partake in that.
I won't
Yeah.
spill it on the burgundy.
Have you been taking care of the animals in my absence, Carter? Since you've made yourself so at home.
Oh, we have the droids for such things. I've
Ah,
only checked in
they
on
need human affection.
Don't we all, Johnny?
Well, if anybody would like to assist me.
In human affection? Well, this
No,
is rather
in
forward.
helping-
You all just
Mhm.
got here, but
I can help with the animals.
Thank you, Peter.
Don't know what it's programmed to do, this Peter. Okay.
So, you just
I
let
am-
this place sit.
Programmed to teach. I am a tutor.
Oh, well, Johnny.
I-
All may be forgiven.
You know, I put my arm around Peter's waist and I'm like, he might be an older model, but those classic models, they just have a certain old world charm, you know?
Well broken in. No, I understand. I
Yeah.
understand. So, Johnny, darling.
Yes.
And I do come very close to her.
Oh.
And
My arm is still around Peter.
And Peter just leans back a little bit.
yeah, I'm like, I know what you are up to here. You
What?
have not been able to trick me.
You see
What?
Taladar walking around in the background while he speaks.
An alien doll. a quirky crew of misfits being gone and out of communication for months and months on end. You are filming your own movie and you were trying to cut me out.
Oh, guilty as charged.
Tell him what it's about.
Yeah. You know what, actually, Tommy, I think your pinky is covering the lens a little bit. You know, just probably...
Giving it a vignette. It's good. We're good. Everything's good. Keep rolling.
Your,
We're rolling.
Your giant
We're burning
flopping
film.
appendage is just kind of falling in front of the lens there.
I can
so just
I
be
can focus
careful
with it
that.
real easy.
Okay, good, because it's just the grotesqueness of it is in frame right now. So maybe just push that back a little bit.
For sure. Yeah. Go ahead and explain the movie. Give him the one pager. The synopsis.
Yeah, the film is about a ragtag group of star charters. It's fantastic. Animals, come, Peter, darling. Come. I can't hear you, Peter.
Sorry. Peter, all still standing very close to you all, goes, yes, please, I would like to not be here.
Oh, you know what? You should come too, Kiko. You're gonna love it. Come. Actually, everybody come.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to debrief at some point. Should we plan a dinner or something?
Yeah, totally. Dinner.
I'd had something arranged for two, not a crew.
We can sit nearby. It's fine.
Don't you have I heard that there's delivery
There is.
on Earth?
And the delivery here is amazing. We can get some samosas, some pakoras, get them the classic Mumbai experience, you know?
You don't have things delivered in the colonies, or what are you like?
We'll send a man.
Well, stuff just sort of is always
There's gotta
available.
be somebody here.
I guess someone.
A closed set. It's a closed set, right?
Yes, no, we can have food that was prepared by humans. That is true. Not everything is pills or pods or powders or whatever it is out there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Peter, Peter, come here for a moment.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
step
Yes,
aside
Kiko.
from.
You step aside.
I'm still attached to Peter.
Oh
I
no.
was about to say, the moment he steps aside, Carter's moving in on her.
No.
she's looking
I'm
right-
still attached. It's like a death grip around your waist, Peter. A death grip.
Okay.
Ruha, I gotta talk to Peter in private for just a moment. Just
Yes,
look,
this
but
would be a
just
wonderful
the bug's
time for
right
every-
there.
We can catch up,
I
Johnny.
told everyone about being your bone. So the crew's in on it. So anyone can be your bone.
What is happening?
You see Carter does reach up and start taking his tie off when you say that.
I just need a moment, and I'll just sort of detach you if I can.
Please.
Just a moment. I'll give him
2
right
minutes.
back.
I'm counting.
Okay.
2 minutes and I'm counting.
Okay.
I'm very
please.
confused.
Okay, so I give it that Ruha and Carter had a fling. Ruha seems uninterested by all accounts. I mean, I've seen Ruha, I basically know her through and through from the show and now from, our adventures together. I know everything about her. She seems uninterested. And here's the thing. I'm going to give the flowers, put them in Peter's hands. Okay, so on Earth, there's this thing called Valentine's Day. Really exciting that we're here during
Right,
this time.
I'm aware of its existence.
Yes, and I think that you could be Ruha's bone. You could
don't know
bring
what that
some
means.
attention. Save her a little bit. I don't know. She said be the bone in her kebab, and I just.
Wait,
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If I am understanding this correctly, to try and clear up any confusion, Dr. Ruha does not want the affections of this man.
I
And
think
you are asking
mixed
me
signals.
to pretend to be
Well-
interested in Dr. Ruha to
Well,
get
Peter,
in the way?
Peter, I mean, it seems like you and Ruha get along, is all I'm saying. It shouldn't be.
Wait, is this real or not? I'm confused.
You know, Peter, the world's your oyster. It could be.
That's
Anyway,
not helpful.
flowers are like a traditional thing to give to someone on Valentine's Day and stuff. So anyway, you give these to Ruha and you say, Happy Valentine's Day. And then maybe Carter will understand that Ruha is now like on another ship.
What's the date? Is it Valentine's Day?
I don't know. It's like it's this month. I don't know. We didn't. I don't know the dates.
I have an idea.
While they're doing
Peter-
this, I'm just going into back rooms as they're
You
talking.
you begin exploring her flat,
Oh God.
and you see all kinds of it's like multiple awards on these shelves that are from daytime television, and a giant TV, like this huge, massive TV with like multiple disk drives of Stars Apart. You know,
Why would she have her own show? Why would you? I'm going to another room. Are these paintings of you in this room?
I didn't get them. The Carter did.
You're
I thought-
welcome.
Peter walks up to Dr. Ruha and goes, Dr. Ruha.
Yes.
I gathered from everything outside that you like these flowers. So
Oh.
here.
Is it re-gifting my flowers when I'm
Apparently
still
they are
here?
related to the holiday of Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And I heard it's this month, so it seems appropriate that I give you these.
Peter, you're too sweet. I will happily be your Valentine. You know,
Good.
I'm sure I have something for you too.
Knew it.
I'm gonna look around my house and see what I can find. You know what? I got sent this by a station manager. I think it's Cartier. Here you go. And I hand him like a diamond bracelet.
Oh, thank you.
In
And he puts
another
it on.
room. The toilets have water.
They do, yes.
Kiko, you see Taladar kind of trying to give you some kind of a hint that he wants to talk, but he doesn't want to say anything.
Should we all sit down somewhere? We came here obviously to speak with you, Carter, because Ruha tells us you're very important and might be able to help us.
Yes.
Blushing noise.
Carter is
Yes.
very well connected.
How did you get that dog's eyes that color? Like, I've been trying to figure that out. Like, you can't get it to wear contacts. What dog would do that? Like,
And what you see are specifically Carter are like almost like little galaxy marbles for eyes in the dog. They're kind of like glowing and spinning gently.
Don't look too close, you might go mad. Should we sit though? Let's sit. Is there like a couch lounge area, Ruha?
Yes, follow me. It's a bit out of sorts right now, but actually you might like it. And I lead them into a dining room, which is very large. Like it's got pillars in the middle of it, and it's got this
Oh.
very long table, and then it's actually full of cages because Ruha's pet project is saving injured animals and strays.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
So,
we left
And-
Odin on the ship.
oh yes, well I don't want to leave Odin here, you know,
Oh,
yes.
in case we have to leave suddenly. So maybe it's
That's-
best he stays on the ship.
I will follow your lead.
I look very slowly at the entire crew and say, "You did love rescuing strays."
Why'd he make eye contact when he said that?
I come in from the other room. What's a daytime Emmy?
Let's order some food. Let's get some menus around. We
Yeah,
have
yeah,
takeout menus, don't we, Carter? Somewhere. We've done that before, have we not?
I'm used to just speaking to one of the robots, and it brings what we want. Like, it's takeout
Okay.
menus. Where have you been? Like, this isn't the 21st century with some odd drawer in the kitchen stuffed with papers someone left on the doorway, Ruha. This is Earth. Mumbai 4.
This guy knows his
You're
minions.
right. You're right.
You've suffered so greatly, my darling. It's terrible.
And Carter, you'll notice I like pull out like a chair and I'm like muttering something to the dog with the galaxy eyes, like, "Oh yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, why don't you sit here? I think we'll have food shortly. Don't worry. Any preferences? No, okay."
Okay, and I just look at like the nearest like thing that looks like it's cleaning the floor or whatever. I'm like, please order Ruha and Carter 4, 3 times, I suppose. They'll bring something lovely. You'll all enjoy it. I assure you.
Is it like
Okay.
a set menu? Ruha and Carter.
It keeps things simple, you know. So there's something called decision fatigue. You know, when you're in the creative space, you have to limit the amount of time you spend on superfluous details. So you have your wardrobe arranged, you have your food pre-programmed, you have your assistants.
Life
take care of
isn't
every-
pre-programmed, Carter.
Oh,
You know,
Where's
where's the powder room in this menagerie? I'm gonna go powder my nose.
You go to powder your nose, and as you get to your bathroom, you have a small vial in there in your bag.
It's cyanide.
It's close. It's Sycorax. You're alone in the room now. What would you like to do?
God.
I look at it. It's tempting. And then I'm gonna open the medicine cabinet because I know I've got to have something in between, just to get me past this urge to take it, like a bump of something. I'm in show business. Who knows what's in there?
Storyteller, I have used up everything in all of her stashes.
God damn.
Got it. You notice that your space has been like pilfered. There's stuff's
Oh
moved
my-
around a bit.
that's good.
There's like little open containers, and there's no traces of anything left. It's clear that Carter's been like living here maybe for a few days or something.
Why? Why is he? Mental note. Change locks. Change locks. I'm gonna take the Sycorax.
Okay.
This is stressful.
Well, I don't have any smaller drugs, so let's take the bigger drugs.
Roll me a D10.
A D10.
A D100 really.
A D. Oh, so 2 D10s?
Yes.
39.
39. You feel a strange tingling sensation in your left arm, and the sensation almost starts to feel like a itching, almost like a burning, and it grows from your shoulder and it goes down to your elbow, and your elbow goes numb, and
Shit.
it's a strange reaction. This hasn't happened before since you've taken Sycorax, but it's making your arm feel like it's tingly and something's changing. That's all.
That's all.
As it does.
I gotta lay off this shit. I'm too
Cut.
rich to be doing these stupid drugs.
Carter,
I go full I go full Whitney Houston. We don't do crack. We make too much money to do crack. Crack is whack.
It's a valid position. Not that it is wrong. I can support better. Yeah, it's valid. Very valid.
Ruha
That's real.
comes
That's a real
out.
quote.
Do you join the rest of them?
Yeah.
While you're, what was that?
I was just saying, Peter is crouched down, asking Lord Kingsley if there's anything in particular he wants to eat.
Okay. Carter, you notice that Peter is talking to the other dog. And while this is all happening, Buckford, what are you doing in this beautiful house?
So I kind of dipped back out for another bowl of the curry, and then there was a box of chocolate, so I kind of pocketed a couple of them, but they're coconut, and I'm not really digging them, but it's been a minute since I've had real cocoa, so I'm just, if anybody would like some chocolate, they're real warm because they've been sitting in my front pocket. No?
Yeah.
Anybody? No?
I'm good. I'm-
No, I hope you enjoy them. They were very expensive.
They taste like it.
Carter, I just want to make sure on your Ruha Carter menus, are there kebabs on there? Is that part of it?
Normally, I think they just kind of come with everything. You know, they this little white bag, and they sort of like yeah.
Okay, I think I'm understanding.
Very metropolitan and culturally aware on Mumbai 4. Unlike Mumbai 2, that place, skip it. But Mumbai 4...
Well, you came from Mumbai too, so it's good to know your roots.
Have come up, honestly, Johnny.
Well, they're people too. I'm just saying.
They're just people with terrible taste. Yes. No, but,
You know what? If you go down there's actually a great chai stall that has wonderful cha, but you wouldn't know because you act like you've never even been there before.
Oh, well.
With your pre-programmed menus and your...
I just
My arm hurts!
Storyteller,
All right.
Yes.
do I recognize what's happening to her?
It was a strange exclamation, but you know that there was nothing in that bathroom for her to take. You can feel free to ask her.
Johnny, have you been naughty?
What do you mean, naughty? I'm a grown woman. You can't just talk to me like that. What? Yes.
You didn't bring enough for the class?
Bring enough of what?
Was there more
What?
chocolate?
What's going on?
You know what? Maybe I huffed some cigarettes, but so did Tommy. That's why his pinky's all messed up.
Can I
excellent
remind
for
everyone
focusing.
that you forcevally injected me
I did
with
not force
cigarettes?
it. We were space jumping, and it was required. And don't think I don't know because I've got several medical degrees. And yeah, your pinky. So maybe I did, but he did it first. Also, all my weed is gone. So
It was wonderful. I was eating for two.
Yeah, okay, all right. Ruha, maybe, why don't you sit at that end and we'll...
I'm
Carter,
under a
tell
lot
us...
of stress right now.
Yeah, just take
Stressful situation.
you home
Great.
for a little bit. Just take that in and
No,
you get to chillax a bit
I-
and...
Can't imagine how overwhelmed you must be feeling with your erstwhile love reappearing in your life, asking for a favor, and then immediately treating you like an asshole afterwards. Oh no, that's not your day, that's mine. Okay.
And what about you with your judgment? You called them strays. This is why I never come home, because I knew you were going to be like that.
I didn't
You have
call
another
you a
camera?
stray.
But you sneered at them. It's so embarrassing. It's so much stress because people always think rich people are assholes, and then you reinforce the stereotype.
I'm gonna put a hologram in the middle of the table of what we saw on Voidport.
And
On
Peter
Voidport.
puts his hand to his neck, and his volume increases exponentially. Just goes, everybody, please sit down.
All right.
Yeah, so I just press play and the abominations.
The
that we saw
hologram
there.
is like a freeze frame, Carter, of like this horrific looking creature, and it's looks like it's like stalking down the street. It's kind of just like slowly spinning in 360. You've never seen anything like it, but it's curious. It's intriguing.
This won't work as the denouement of your last act. It doesn't even look real. The effects are shoddy. Like, no one's going to believe. Like, it will take them out of the film.
Carter, it's real.
I'm gonna forward
You're
to
high.
Mr.
I'm
Carter,
gonna-
if you would allow me, please. What-
Yes.
Is Carter your first name? I'm uncomfortable with first names. What is your
CARTER DIGICHEX. Surely you've heard of me. I'm a
Mr.
very successful producer. In fact, I got that show on the air. Also, your daytime Emmys.
Mr.
I'll tell you about daytime
The show
Emmys.
was on the air before you.
Mr. Digitex, please. One moment.
Yes, Mr. Well, what's your name then? I can't call you Peter if I'm Mr. Digichex.
I only am Peter. I don't have a
Oh,
last name.
So you want to refer to me in a way that I cannot refer to you? Sure. Yes, please proceed, Peter.
Sycorax is whack.
Um,
Ugh.
If you would be so kind as to just listen for a moment. The crew has been under immense stress as of late, and it has made them all act a little strangely.
I'm good.
So, if you wouldn't mind, we do have some rather important information we would like to share and possibly ask for your assistance with. We seem to have gotten a little lost in the minor details of why we are here, and I'm trying to bring it back to the main point. This thing here, it exists. It is real. There are many of them.
Fast forward to to inside Chen's Noodles when it was Ruha, myself, Peter wasn't there, but when we were fighting the scavenger that broke through the front doors. And
you see some
Ruha,
compelling footage of a different looking creature. It's almost like made of people parts, and it's kind of running amok, and you see them fighting through this thing, and it's all displayed on this hologram.
You see, it has come to our attention that when the shroud came down, it was not only the others that exist out there. There seems to be many other forms of life, including this. To say the least, is not ideal.
Yeah.
Is the dog an alien?
Not that one.
Lord Kingsley is not. But
That is an oddly specific answer when there are two dogs in the room.
Taladar, this is the dog with the galaxy eyes, here is one of the others. And we have learned to communicate with Taladar. Taladar, are you able to speak with Carter?
Carter, you see the dog look up at you, and it kind of gets closer to you, and just kind of starts wagging its tail.
You see, we all came into contact with a artifact of extraterrestrial origin, and therefore we can communicate with this other. It seems that it might be not possible for you to hear it, which I know does not make our case sound better.
The main thing is I'll change to the footage of when we went to this ancient temple where we touched this artifact, and lights and like a starry sky like appeared above the artifact every time he touched it, and you see that I assume the footage doesn't show the other side of the conversation, but shows us speaking to clearly the dog. And
you see them, they're speaking out into the open in this empty room with a strange looking stone on a little pedestal.
Johnny. Whatever has come between us, however tumultuous our affairs may have been, one thing we have never done is lie to each other. This is all flatly preposterous. Monstrous beings, creatures made of people, talking alien dogs. Look me in my eye and tell me this is real.
It's real, and I need your help exposing it, and exposing the fact that the Marine Corps has been hiding it.
The Marine Corps, is that all? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if there are terrifying monsters loose in the outer quadrants, isn't not knowing that good? The Marines know. The Marines can do something about it.
But they aren't, which is the problem.
and they're moving inwards. I mean, you look. What we showed you from that was on Voidport. I contact whoever you know and try to find out what's happened.
She's
been
been
a
on the
hot day.
cigarettes. Her tongue's going numb.
Look at what's left of Voidport.
That was a colony of people gone.
And it may have been on the outskirts, but the Marines have known that there was alien life for over a year now. I've seen the files myself. There was no mention, though, of all of these other species, and from what Taladar here has told us, these shrouds, the shroud that was around Earth was around, I mean, hundreds. Who knows how many other planets that have had the same exact realization as us, that there's a whole universe to explore, and they will make their way to us. And if it's Taladar and the others, you know, they're fine, they're friendly, they're peaceful. But these scavengers, these horrible things, they've destroyed Voidport. Who knows where they'll go next?
We have come into contact with a total of 4 alien species.
Oh yeah, I play the ones from Shard.
You see footage of it's like a body cam footage of these small-looking alien creatures that are being snuck into some kind of crate and just being like pushed away. And you see other footage of kind of like a hallway, and there's some movement down this hallway, and there's a person walking through in a trench coat, and he's moving rather strangely, and it doesn't make any sense exactly.
I misspoke. 5 alien species.
Right? At least. At least 5.
least. Yes, it's difficult to pinpoint without
There's
any
one
actual
with a ship.
data.
The same ones?
More than none, though, aliens, I think, is sort of the revelation.
I'm with
Yeah.
Carter on this. The Marines know. Large corporations know and are doing
You
experimentation.
do realize
with
he
all of
doesn't even value your opinion. He probably sees you as subhuman.
No, when he started off with I agree with Carter, suddenly I value his opinion
Oh.
tremendously more. Please proceed.
Jesus Christ.
What I was saying was that I think they are doing what they can, which is not freaking out the public and trying to use that technology to help protect us.
I guarantee you they are not doing what they can. You literally heard, I came from the Marines. The only reason anyone spoke to the others is because I ran off with the mission. They were just going to ignore it ever existed. They've
But
been
we've seen
ignoring it.
Secret bases where they're using alien technology.
Those
I
are
don't
not the
think...
Marines. Those are the
yeah, I've said since the
diamond
beginning, large corporations, governments, and Marines, and, armies, military. So,
Story. No, please, I don't. Sorry.
No, I was just going to yell more about. This is above our pay grade.
Storyteller.
Yes.
Via my implant, can I access if there are any sort of wanted notices or military APBs out for like things that were stolen from military installations like farther out? Like she said, I stole the files. That's the only reason they know.
You look up. You kind of start searching through. You see Carter stay real still for a second, and his eye like starts glowing. And as you search, it displays out almost like a hologram in front of y'all at the table, and it just goes da 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 da, and it says KX News. Hello, I'm Rin Toriyama. Black bands have been reported to strange incident on Shard. We're now on the lookout for a renegade ship they say has broken the law.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Yes,
That's
we
just a
have
very old reference.
we have a retro collection. I have a retro collection.
What does it mean?
in one of.
It is from an old science fiction movie that was made, I believe, in the 1960s or 70s, if I am remembering correctly.
What
Science
does
has
it mean?
a fiction?
Yes.
Yes.
I think you would
explain
actually
later.
really enjoy it, Buck.
I'm
I
not
also
into
have some
nerd stuff.
comic books if you would like to check it out.
You seem like the type. No, now it is my turn to point out the fact that I believe we're losing the thread here. So, you all are apparently on the run from the law with perhaps civilization-ending information that you wish to have my assistance making public to an unspecified end. Is that more or less the long and short of it?
One correction, at least twice over.
Okay.
I believe our purpose is to get the information to as many people as possible in order for them to be able to take their safety into their own hands.
Because people deserve to know because the people of Voidport had absolutely no warning. There were no black bands there helping them. There were no Marines there helping them. How many other starports have to be completely destroyed and entire populations decimated before you realize that the Marines do not care unless it is directly in their interests?
And unfortunately, in that, the Marines and I are not so dissimilar. So, what's in this for me? Because I'm hearing a tremendous amount of risk, don't get me wrong, weighing the lives of strangers who I have not and will never meet in the far reach versus having aided and abetted you all and also possibly committed treason in exchange for...
Nothing.
No
You've got
one.
it. No, that's it. Yeah.
No one has this footage. No one. This would be
No one's released this footage.
your absolute you would be the only one with hands on this, the first to expose it, the first to bring it to light, to give the people what they want to know, which is transparency.
Think of the opportunities. Action figures, licensing rights to movies, a video game where you blow up these things as they try to take over Voidport. You know, I bet you I could get Johnny Starr on it. I bet you I could. Him and I are really good friends.
I think you might be onto something. They might bring back the Pulitzer for this if we handle this correctly. Okay.
E-books,
Which is why we brought it
radio
to your
plays.
attention.
Just all this endless potential here. The kids are going to be dressing up as these aliens for Halloween. You know it. They're absolutely terrifying. Everybody's going to want one of these dogs. Everybody.
This all sounds wonderful. I will just require one more thing. You, Johnny.
No! What do you mean? I'm not a bargaining chip. Clearly you don't mean that.
Listen,
I mean, look
Johnny.
how tired I look.
I am not some comic book villain. I simply want the time with you that I never got to have. Just this one night. Nothing untoward. We will just relax, talk, reconnect. And tomorrow morning, I will take you to the satellite myself.
You know, I kind of did want to visit the city a bit. You know.
She said
Bone!
no, though.
Bone!
She said no.
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted cocktails and conversation, but...
No, when I said visit the city, I mean, I was hoping Ruha would, you know, show us, because you're from here, that we could do a group outing, you know?
Yes,
Sure,
a group
take-
date. There's a Valentine's
take
fete
all
in the town.
time you need.
No, you should come.
No. Spend the week tour Mumbai. Spend Valentine's. Wherever your invasion, I'm sure people will be dying a week from now, and then we will have our night, and then I will take you to the station, and we'll be about our business.
We could just hang out like we used to. Before you
No.
became a rich, pompous asshole.
Well, I am not pointing fingers at you for having become a pretentious, self-absorbed, drug-addicted psychopath, but there's still hope for us.
Drug addicted psychopath. That's rich coming from you.
It
I'm
takes
pretty
one
sure
to
you
know
have
one.
nosebleeds every 3 minutes.
But I've not denied this. Look, how bad do you want it, Ruha? You know what? I'm gonna leave you all a moment to discuss. And I get up and I walk out.
Okay.
Ruha, who the hell is this guy? This is terrible.
Listen, money changes some people. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's not an excuse.
How did you get involved with him?
He wasn't always like that. He used to be a very normal guy from Mumbai too.
Maybe. Probably not, though.
I believe this boils down to a simple answer. Do you want to agree to his terms or not?
No, I would rather not. You know,
Then we do
I
not.
get
Well, then we don't.
I get that he feels that he's entitled to closure, but sometimes you just don't get it. Tough.
Paladar,
We do not agree.
Yes.
you can take anyone's, or the shape of anything.
Yes.
I would have worded that different.
Would you be able to take on the shape of Dr. Ruha here?
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know. This is real gray.
So everybody is objecting to the morality of his proposal, but you want to have an interdimensional being take the place of another person to fleece this? All right, no.
It
No.
was
This
a
none of this is okay.
question. It
You
was
want me,
okay.
and
All right,
as he talks, he turns into exact copy of Dr. Ruha.
No.
Okay, weird.
Back to
Little
town.
bit
Back to.
strange.
He
Little
turns
bit
back
weird.
into the dog form.
Okay,
you understand
sorry, I was
how
just
I feel
brainstorming.
when I run into another model of mine.
A little different
Yes,
still.
I do. I feel like we've become very close lately, Peter.
Okay. Well, just tell him no. We've got to convince him another way then.
Could
We could just go to the satellite without him.
Or Johnny Star.
Johnny's. What do you mean?
I don't
One of
know
you
who
guys
that
said
is.
Johnny Star. You take it to Johnny
Oh,
Star. I wrote
yeah,
it down in
he's
case I need to
a
talk to him later. I've got
celebrity. I
great
know.
footage from today.
I don't think
so.
we can just.
Well,
I don't think we can just use the production facilities that this guy is essentially in charge of without him there.
Unless
we got a
I-
shapeshifter?
he could shapeshift into a perfect replica.
And we
Except
infiltrate.
That's
For the
less
eyes.
morally wrong.
Yeah.
Although he would
I've-
not, as to my understanding, have the knowledge that Mr. I've forgotten his name. Carter has.
Digichecks.
You used a
Digichecks?
first name.
Mr. Digitex. There it is.
Weird.
What an odd name.
Don't do
I'm-
that again.
I'm-
Don't do that again.
Ruha,
yes.
I'm your bone.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna
no.
be your bone. I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna go speak to Carter.
Okay.
Thank you for being my bone.
I'm confused
I
as to
still
the
don't
bone thing. Where did that come from?
What is
Paladar jumps to the table as she leaves and starts eating food off the table.
Not the chocolates, not the chocolates. Not a real dog, not a real dog. Not a real dog.
We're gonna find out aliens they're poisonous as chocolate. Chocolate's poisonous to aliens. Like the one good one, we murder it. Like right here. Like no, war in the worlds. Ah!
Oh god.
Carter, Kiko comes out and finds you.
Hi, Carter. I know that you and Ruha apparently have heated history, perhaps, and that Ruha left town. And perhaps you feel you deserve some sort of explanation of some sort, but as she's just not there yet, and she's not ready to be able to express why she left how she did. She's just not comfortable being alone with you right now, and I know you need to get things. You want to have enough value out of helping us, and you don't want to just feel used as well. But I'm sure you don't want her to be uncomfortable either. And as captain, I have to put my foot down in that it's going to be a group date, and we'll have a great time, and we'll be all together and we can look about. But I have one other thing I can offer. I'm gonna pull out of my pocket a coin, and it's a very rare coin that's only for superior officers in the Marines. And it's one that, like, that's used, if it's put down, it can get you out of extremely sticky situations, and is a very powerful tool. And Kiko puts it out in front, like palm open.
My dear Captain, Mumbai 4 is an advanced, cultured city. We're not like some other places on Earth, and here we believe certain things to be true, and one of those things is consent is sexy. Obviously, I do not want to force Johnny into spending time with me or anything she doesn't want to do. I believe I was unaware that she found me so terrible that the thought of cocktails with me is worth absconding from Earth. But I take the coin and I'm like, I will take this coin, I will take the footage, and I will take you to the satellite. We will leave immediately. There will be no group date. There will be no Mumbai sightseeing. You can watch a holovid. I want to get this done and get you out of my life and off my planet immediately.
Okay. And I'll back out timidly. And Ruha.
Are you okay? Did he yell at you?
Fine. Just waiting my whole life to get to.
Give her a tap on the shoulder. It's okay.
What are the empty cages for?
They actually have animals in them.
Peter walks over to
Yeah, they're strays.
Kiko, and he leans down and goes, You can say the words if you like.
We are not exterminating anybody on Mumbai 4, Peter. That is not about to happen, because if that happens, it's going to be a royal shitstorm, the proportions of which none of us can handle. So we should not say any words that turn you into any other mode than the version you are right now.
With that warning, we're going to take a break.
Remember, there's a giveaway happening during the break.
I legit am texting Michael what I'm doing while y'all are.
Oh no! There is okay. Thank you, everyone. During the break, make sure that you enter. There is a keyword for the giveaway tonight. We're giving away the Player's Guide for Mothership, which is the system we're using, and Epsilon 14, which is a one-shot module as well. You have to type in yellow goo in all caps in chat. We'll see you after the break.
Don't get it on your boots.
We're back.
Is this your
So
new thing
pleasant.
now? Is this
Yeah,
gonna?
right.
I just can, so I do.
The
It's
upgrade.
self-validating.
Welcome back.
I do.
And we got some news for you. Jasper's Game Day is going to provide a giveaway if we hit our fundraising goal today. They'll be giving away a pair of their very own. What are they called? The
It's not even a pair, but a whole set of dice.
set of dice.
They have custom Die Hard dice set available that they'll be giving away if we hit our goal, which is 200 for today. Yeah,
So if you want some
That's
dice,
nice.
donate nice. Okay.
If I could just, I like it. First of all, you're a poet. You didn't know it. Bars, Michael. If I could just say one thing before I descend back into the depths of being the worst person. With these charity things, like I realize, people are always raising money for stuff, and we all do a ton of charity work, and all of them are things that you can be passionate about and excited about. And Jasper's Game Day is near and dear to my heart. I do a lot of work with them and a lot of streams. I just want to say, there's been so many times in my life that I didn't have an extra $5 to donate to something. I truly didn't. But literally every dollar helps. Every bit helps. So whatever you can do, anytime you see one of these things going around, if it's like $1, if it's bits, if people are taking bits, it all adds up. It all makes difference. It all literally saves lives. So, and even if you can't donate, of course, signal boost, retweet things when you see it, comment, like, share. The algorithm really does reward that. It really makes a world of difference. So thank you all for that.
Yes, so be sure to donate today, and there'll be a giveaway. So let's get back to it now.
I was just gonna say congratulations to Armando for
Oh, yes.
winning the Player's Guide and Epsilon 14 giveaway. that just
Nice.
happened.
Congratulations.
The true
Where
gift
were-
is the relationships we ghosted along the way.
You deserved it.
That's not true. It's not.
You're in the dining room still. You're in Ruha's dining room. And
Still?
Ruha just warned you about not killing off Carter using Peter.
Oh, I mean, well, when you put it,
I mean, I appreciate the gesture. You see me open one of the cages and pull out like a monkey with a
I'm
broken
still
paw.
confused about the animals. Who feeds them when you're not here?
Well, I thought Carter was doing it, but apparently he has the synthetic humans do it, which, no offense, Peter, I think they can tell the difference. They're not as advanced as you are. They don't have your
tell the difference
modifications.
between them and people. God, I thought you meant us, as in me and them, and I was.
Oh, no,
confused
no, no,
because
no.
they've never
I mean,
met me.
yeah, they can do that too. I think the monkeys.
I'm just standing in
You just
front
see me
of a
sitting
window.
here like something out of Captain Planet with like a monkey with a broken paw on my shoulder.
But you're
Yeah,
holding
I-
it correctly.
I've
Mhm.
drifted away from them a little bit, and I'm just like forlornly staring out the window to whatever I can see.
Head over to Kiko. Are you
I want to be
all right?
alone.
Is she okay?
Okay. And Peter just turns around and walks away. I
feel like, can I try to intuit what's bothering her, given just my experience with her,
Everything.
Warden?
Yeah, you can try to-
Peter!
I bet they're a lot.
Motions
like
broadly
to-
and everything.
you'd like to roll intellect, you can try and intuit. If you'd like to just yeah,
Okay.
let's just do
Can
it
I
that
use
way.
my psychology?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Is there like a booze cart or anything around here?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Sure.
I'm just gonna do that real quick.
Don't mix that with that. No.
I rolled
no,
a
no, no.
38
That one,
under
that one.
68.
You have a strong hunch that Kiko's missing out on Earth, and it means a lot to her.
I come over to her with the monkey who starts pawing at her hair. Do you want to take a stroll around Mumbai?
Can we? Carter said that he was going to take us to the
Well,
station.
I'm the
like,
one who
right
drives the
away.
car. It's connected to my biosignature, and I don't see why on the way to the station, which is off planet, but I don't see why we can't have a stop for fuel. I mean, the car doesn't use fuel, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I would love that.
Okay, I think I have something that you'll really enjoy.
Peter's standing on the opposite side of the room, just going, well, she can go over there.
Great, thank you, Ruha. Take her hands like, Happy Valentine's Day. Ooh, Earth! And I like skip away a bit.
Right.
Now I'll eat. And I'll let you sit down and eat a bit.
I noticed she didn't get very high when she skipped, so then I tried to jump. Oh, it is. The gravity is like a lot.
Yeah, and you feel, Tommy, your bones are like being dragged. It's like a weight on you. You feel pretty tired already from the day's activities. You barely walked around the house. There's a fatigue of resistance that has hit you from just standing in this atmosphere.
Your lungs burn from all the like actual oxygen too. It's not processed, cryo farts. This is the real deal, you guys. This is
Processed cryo farts.
You don't fart, Peter. I'll tell you about it later.
No, I'm aware of what that is. You do know I'm a teacher, right? Like, I know about a lot of things, like biology and genetics and all these things. I understand how your body works.
But you don't have sensors in your nose, though, so you're really not getting the full picture. And
How do
we're
you
in somebody
know?
else's house. We're not... Yeah, I would have known if you knew, Pete. That's
All
I'm
I
gonna
can
say.
smell are the pets in the cages.
I can smell. Thank you.
They're
I've
not
just
pets,
been
they're
being polite.
rescues.
Oh,
And one
The
day
difference-
they're gonna go back into the wild where they belong.
you're gonna set it free?
You want to take one aboard?
Yes, that's what they're here for.
There's strays that you're gonna set free?
Yeah. What? What do you
No,
do
it's
with
fine.
strays?
I mean, normally people like adopt strays if it's a true stray, because you don't want to.
You want me to
get 'em
adopt
used
a
to, like,
monkey?
being fed and all that stuff, and then send them back into the wild. Like, good luck out there, fella.
I mean, this
especially,
creature was
like-
made to be in the wild.
I mean, yeah, but we're like how?
We're not
how many
talking about
thousands of
dogs and
feet
cats,
are
we're
we up
talking
to?
about
like
Monkeys
get down there.
and hawks and
Eaters. Rehabilitation. I'm gonna play like the National Geographic Channel.
Right. There's a giant television in the room next door, and you start watching the National Geographic's channel.
What?
Everything is broadcast with the Viacom logo at the very bottom.
I get it.
Surprisingly, it's still David Attenborough.
I'm sorry, I thought the fate of trillions of lives were at stake or something. Can we get a move on?
I was just
he's
giving
going to
you
be
your time.
he's going to be like this now. Just to warn everyone, he's going to do this now. What is going to be very ordinary. This
We
is his
still
MO.
don't have to do it. So
We have to do this.
Yeah, dude.
Look, we also have to figure out. Oh, shit.
What?
Well, there's the Tommy thing.
What Tommy thing?
freeze that real careful.
The
Tommy thing.
Project Dominion.
Right, that's why I said
Tommy's
wanted
supposed to be
twice
dead.
over by the law. I that's why I don't want to do this. Does no one? My life is constantly in peril here, and everyone is just like haphazardly doing everything all the time.
I have an idea.
Oh, Jesus.
Mr. Digicheks.
Yes, Captain.
I assume that you've overseen many a vast production, high budget, very good quality.
I
Effects.
consider my ass properly kissed. Yes, Captain.
Oh, see, well, I was wondering, do you think that we could recreate some sort of footage starring my friend here, Mr. McDowan, and myself or so, and just his death.
Like-
But, not actually.
Right.
With special effects and whatever
yes,
else.
Yes, I have filmed a number of things that weren't real. So yes, it is possible.
Okay.
We just have to go into book some studio time. We've got the cameras rolled anti-grav droid based that'll all film. Yes, we could do whatever you like. But again, you all are a curious lot here. Again, you say aliens are real, death imminent, invasion status, and now you want a detour to make a student film. Johnny, who are these people?
I mean, I don't really care about the student film, if I'm being honest. But, you know,
It's
unlike
just
some
while we're
members
in-
of the crew, I understand it's in the best interest of all of us. So
Well, I
it would
feel
help us
nice
out.
and well. I
It's
feel
while we're at
totally
the
part of the
studio.
group.
Two birds.
You're the one who's been taking footage of the inside of my house, which, by the way, if you do release it, it's just gonna make my popularity quotient go up. The media loves messy stuff. They love it.
Yes,
I assume they did, and we'll pay nicely for it.
Your episode was pivotal to the Cribs revival a few years back. That is
Right.
true. Yes.
And remember that time we faked breaking? Me and Carter have faked at least 4 breakups, and it gets rave reviews every time. Sometimes I'm cheating, sometimes he's cheating, and it becomes this whole thing. It's great.
Which I didn't want to say, but when I didn't hear from you, I thought we were just doing the bit again. But then there was
Right.
like, I got no follow-up interviews,
Right.
Yeah. Well, okay, no, Captain. Perhaps there might be some way that we can sort of pull double duty here. We'll go up to the station. We will say we're there to film some scenes for a pilot episode for Dr. Ruha. And then while we are filming, you can gain access to the broadcast communication array, and perhaps you can pump your information out into the sector.
No.
it's perfect.
This needs to not out into the.
No, I thought he means our secret documents.
Oh,
While we're
yes,
doing
You know
Tommy
what
dies
I'll
in
say?
this one, you guys send up.
Pinky swear, buddy. There you go. Bring that thing in here. I don't mind. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's so supple. It's like a snake.
You know what? That's the nicest thing anybody in this group has said.
You know, you are making the most sense out of all of them, man. Maybe
Thank
I
you.
just asked if you were
Thank you.
okay.
I kind of get.
I'm just saying. It is a bystander here. I don't have a vested interest in this, and you spot on every time, man.
Yeah, I'm
every
with
time.
that. So far, there's been some real good
I
points.
Yes, Peter.
want this to be released because they want this to be released. If we decide to not release it, then we will not release it. I have no stake either way.
We're gonna broadcast the information that people should know this footage to alien life, blah blah blah. And at the same time, once station over, I just need an effects artist. Is really all I need, because it just needs to be body cam view. I've got the material. I just need a makeup artist. Is that what I need?
Oh, what are you thinking? Like a strangulation, or like a shooting, or like a stabbing, or like garrote me, or like?
I
how do you
figured
wanna do this?
I figured I'd shoot you in the back of the head, and then I need to roll your body over to show that it's you.
Oof.
You know.
Okay, so that's like
I mean, wasn't the
that's like
plan
special
to
effects,
just...
pyrotechnics.
Excuse me, any first-year film student could do that. We have the finest production facilities in the history of humanity. Yes, we
Why-
can make it look real.
Why do we not just do what we were planning to do?
What were you?
Wait.
Wait, excuse me.
The memory wipe.
Don't we? Yes.
Yeah, but then I'd have to send like a file copy of his wiped data, and like I don't know how to do that without actually doing that.
So there was an option to just kill him.
There's always an option to just kill him.
She's just said it in front of you, man.
On this
She said it in
planet,
front of you.
What have I been
with our
saying this entire
connections,
time?
they would never even
Tommy's in
find
peril
his body.
the entire
but,
time.
you know, I don't think it's the.
I just wasn't aware of that part.
Well, at least you put it out there now. You know, it was just it was a rumor before that it may have happened, and now we know you were willing to just kill a random stranger.
Well,
Mr.
I'm
McGowan.
a Marine. I'm willing to kill a lot of things, as it turns out. But I'm not going to. That's the good news.
What,
And-
yeah,
Pink,
You
you want a
don't-
pinky swear?
you, Also, you don't have the market cornered on faux signs of affection. Like that beautiful monkey that Johnny is cuddling with right now. It's only been here 2 months. She's been gone a year. The last marmoset was released 6 months ago. She didn't even notice. This is like, do you remember when you wanted to adopt all those children and you thought it would be great for us? And I know we'd had a few that night and it didn't make sense. It's this.
Yeah, and you can't send those back into the wild once you get them. So just know that.
I know you, Johnny. Just understand, all this I'm doing to be with you, I know who you really are. They have no idea.
I've got to talk to you more. You and I have to talk.
You know what, man? Take my number. Just whenever maybe you'll return my calls.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Don't do it, Tom. Don't do
So
it.
to the station, yeah?
Good to have connections. Good to have connections.
Haka.
Shall we?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Is that a reference?
It's a terrible attempt at a bird call that Johnny tried to teach me once. That's never mind.
Oh, Kaka.
I believe I need something from the ship. And Peter just walks out to the ship.
Peter, what do you go to get?
Peter just goes and stands in the ship.
All right. You stand in the ship, and Selena and Lynn and Asher Lynch kind of eyeball you strangely as you. They go about their business, doing things, and they're wondering why you're just standing in the middle of the hole.
It's terrible in there. Don't go in.
Asher goes, "I know, trust me. I would never imagine going in there."
Wasn't expecting the voice.
Sends me every time.
It's perfect. I just needed a moment to not be there. We're going to go to the station now. I guess we're leaving the ship here. No one said specifically.
This gives me time to study the artifact more, like I've been doing.
Good. Just don't touch. Wait, have you touched it?
It's the only way I know how.
Wait, recently?
I've been doing this since you've left.
This is a problem. This is massively bad. You know, every time we interact with it, it sends a pulse, correct?
I hadn't thought of that before. But now that you've mentioned it,
I was excessively worried about this, and I thought it wouldn't happen, but now it's happened, and of course it's happened.
hold on. And you see him wander off to go towards the artifact. Do you want to follow him?
Yes, I immediately follow Asher Lynch.
You follow Asher Lynch, and you see him immediately just go and touch the artifact.
Oh, God. No! No.
Gotta put it away.
I see it. The
What?
gateway.
Huh?
I see the gateway. And you see him kind of like twiddle with his little implant a bit. Yes, I can see it. Opening. Countless doors.
Right. What does that mean?
I don't know yet. I've got to go deeper.
And Peter just runs to find Kiko.
Sure.
Kiko.
Sweet and sour.
Kiko?
Yeah.
We may have a problem.
No, Peter, not now.
Not now.
I'm just about to see Earth for the first time after I thought all my dreams of seeing Earth were gone in a moment, and then Ruha brought them back to me, and now you're coming to me with a problem. I don't have the space for it right now. Can you hold onto the problem for like 8 hours?
If you want me to, then yes.
Think of it like a Valentine's Day present. Hey.
He just turns around and goes back to the ship.
Sure.
Odd.
So we gonna kill me or?
A car pulls up to the front of the house. Welcome, Ruha, Doctor.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, I missed this. Oh, you see me like just give it a whole, like a 360 walk around.
Can we all fit in?
It's like a dark purple color with silver accents and just like the gaudiest rims and a big, amazing like dragon head as the hood ornament. And I'm assuming this is like a hover car.
Yeah, it's like a flying car.
I so love the fact that you entered your first name as Doctor. I never get tired of that.
I
Shotgun. I
worked
call
hard
shotgun.
for those degrees.
It's well earned, my darling, well earned.
Yeah, how big is this car?
Well, it's kind of small, and I open the back, and it's only got 3 seats, but they're the widest you could have ever imagined.
It's like 3 love seats in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody sitting in lapsies. Got it.
I called shotgun. I already called shotgun. So
I'm going in.
Is there
I'm
enough
going
for
in.
all of us?
Peter, get your booty in.
Yes. And he just quickly, Mr. Asher Lynch,
Yes.
continue to figure out what is going on and update me as soon as possible. I have to apparently take a ride in a car.
Of course, I will.
Yeah, you do.
I will do this.
It is very urgent, and I must specify because the last time you didn't contact me when things got bad, I need you to contact me as soon as you have any information on what is happening and the possibility that we have just dragged an entire alien hostile species to Earth, which is a massive problem.
get in the car.
Please update me as soon as possible.
Yes, of course. He
Get
cuts
in.
off.
Okay.
Let's go.
And Peter just walks to the car with the kind of glazed look on his face.
The inside is all smooth, the smoothest black leather you've ever seen. It's like pitch black. It's like a void. The windows are heavily tinted on the outside, but you can see out from the inside. And I jump in the driver's seat, and I'm just like, no, turn off autopilot. And as soon as I put my hands on the wheel, it's like Bhangra music starts blasting through the speakers.
Oh,
Are you sure that you want to do that without the robotic assist, love? It's been a year.
I can drive.
Maybe I don't want to set
Woo!
shotgun.
This is so exciting.
Peter,
I'll turn it
tightens his
down
seatbelt.
a little bit when I see
I'm like-
Peter's discomfort.
Roll
Glued to
roll me a
Privacy window.
speed check.
Getting the window dirty over there.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. I got a 10 and a 0.
Just the window.
Oh,
Is that a
what
20?
that?
Is that
that's
100?
10. A 10 and a 0 is 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
I
10.
got a 10.
You pedal to the metal and you're out of your driveway. Music's blasting. Y'all are going down Mumbai forest streets. Lights. Spectacular show of just street vendors. But this is like not like what you think of when you think of Mumbai. This is a whole different level, literally, of Mumbai. There's all kinds of fashionistas walking around. There's just fancy cars everywhere. All the cars, like, there's cars with diamonds in the front. And
I
You're
roll
just-
down my window at one point and go, hey, Neil! I love the new diamonds. Amazing!
Everyone
Cap, stand
just-
out the sunroof, red sunroof.
Oh, there's a moonroof. It goes all the way
Yeah.
back.
Oh
be
my
careful.
god. I'm gonna stand up with my arms just like out the roof.
Peter has a clock in his retinal display counting down 8 hours from when Kiko said give her 8 hours.
Sure.
Just so he remembers. Please don't get decapitated.
My cousin Kenneth
I
has one
can't
of
hear
these. He's got
you.
one. So
I mean, this place is like literal upper class. This is like
Is there any place you'd like to go
suffocation.
before going to the station?
Yes. Carter's probably the only one who would realize this, but when I'm supposed to take a right, I take a hard left.
Well,
Sure.
that's no. Apologies if you're getting lost, love. It's that way. Is the
Are
point?
you sure? I think it's this way.
No, I'm vividly aware of how to get around. It
Are
is
you
that way.
positive?
How
Are
does
you
the
sure?
map
What was that?
I don't know. I think it's
what's
this
that?
way.
Deactivated the GPS.
I don't need it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Go. Clearly, no.
And I speed through the town, and then I eventually stop in front of the Gulab Garden, a rose garden, that has like stalls set up outside just for Valentine's Day. It is massive. It's just a field of roses of every color. And I stop in front of it, roll down the windows, and say, "Happy Valentine's Day, Kiko. Would you like to join me for a stroll through the rose garden?"
Just
I
gonna
would
remind everyone my
love
life
that.
is on the line.
What?
I'll hook my arm in Ruha's, and I'll take my Solaroid and
I
like
park illegally, by the way, like right in front of a fire hydrant.
Sure.
try and
Get the camera, get the
selfie.
Oh,
Try
the
to
fate of,
selfie us. Huh?
fate of mankind. No, stroll to the roses. Sure.
This
Yes.
is what I'm.
Yeah, no.
This is what I'm talking about the entire time.
Yeah,
like,
good thing
no,
we're not in a
you-
rush.
Peter
We're
is
already
staring
gone.
at the floor, mumbling to himself, going, "Well, if maybe that's possible. We could do that and just go out and just like streams of like words at hyperspeed are coming out of his mouth."
These are real roses, Kiko, not the
She's-
artificial kind. Usually there's a fee to pick one, but you know what? You can pick as many as you want because I promise I can pay it.
I don't know. I don't want to break it or hurt it.
This is what you're talking about before about like too many choices, Carter. This is
It's Kiko. You smell the
Just gonna be
roses.
here for hours.
Mhm.
Buckford, what are you doing in this display of extravagance?
I forgot about cup holders, and it's like so novel because we don't have them on the ship, and like they come out and then they're gone. Next upgrade, we're getting cup holders.
Actually, gents, while we have a second here to talk a bit of locker room talk, if I might ask a quick question here. Oh yes, no. Also, the seats heated. Also, they have the massage, and they push that button there. Oh yes.
Oh,
Take years off your
I
life.
thought that was me. I thought I was.
No. It's to help you unwind. I gotta take care of the old lumbar there. You know.
Oh yeah.
It's a question for you. My dear Johnny, when she was in the bathroom, seemed like she had a little bit of candy that she got her hands on somewhere. None of you would be holding by chance, would you? Because I assure you, I will put cup holders on every fucking chair in your ship if one of you's got some cigarettes.
No. Oh no. Yeah, I've got no cigarettes right now.
No. Never touch the stuff.
Peter doesn't respond.
At the mention of Sycorax, Tommy, roll a body save.
Oh, no.
I'm like, no, I know you've had at least one taste, old man.
Son of a bitch! Now I fail.
Your pinky twitches as he mentions the Sycorax, and you know where it is. It's back on the ship, but you don't
yeah.
really have any on you right now.
Yeah.
You know you have a lot on the ship.
No. Yeah. None. Got nothing on me, man. Sorry, not holding.
Some back on the ship?
I mean, yeah, you know, I'm sure that there's a, you know, some. I mean, yeah.
Auto drive back to the ship. They'll be
No.
fine here. They're
No,
taking a trip
what-
to
hold-
the
hold-
roses.
How do I
Yeah.
turn this off? How do I stop
Okay.
it from doing the thing it's doing?
Meanwhile,
Make the
I
car
don't
take
even-
you back to the ship.
I don't even notice the car moving because I'm trying
Yeah.
to win one of those novel duck shooting games with the plastic ducks to get Kiko a teddy bear.
Yeah, y'all are enjoying your time at the Rose Garden, and the car is conveniently left, or
No.
inconveniently left, I guess.
No, it's like
Tommy,
Yeah. No,
you're
they
going
were
back to
right.
the ship now.
no. The stuff. like Ruha stuff on the ship is locked up, so like
No.
we can't. We that's like locked. So it's like it's
This is good. This is yes. Back to the ship.
Yes,
What?
no, clearly
No,
they
Peter.
wanted some time alone. Obviously, that stuff is terrible. It is hurtful. Anything that you've left for her, you'd be doing her a favor, taking it out of her possession.
Mr.
Do you
McDowell.
want her to end up like this?
Shut up! Mr. McDowell, we are going back to the ship. There's something I need to do, and I'll break the safe if you want the cigarettes. I don't
What?
care. I need to do something, and we need to go back to the ship.
I mean,
Run! Triple speed. Modify all the lights to turn green on our approach. Thank you.
wait, what? Excuse me?
The car
Why didn't I
goes
get that on film?
insanely fast, and you feel yourself just sinking back into the chair. You arrive at the ship. You're there, and
Peter just jumps out of the car and runs into the ship.
What?
And
What is? Do you?
You need the
Red,
seatbelt on.
like, my friend, red lights aren't for people with money. Now, let's go all in here. It's a lovely ship.
Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
I leave, yeah, to go to the ship.
you see the engines start going
okay.
What engines?
on the ship.
Are ship engines?
Yes.
Huh.
Is that supposed to happen just right when you walk
No.
in?
What is going on? We were trying to make
Warden,
a
we need
video
to-
of me. And,
We need to take off. We need to break atmosphere.
why? What?
You want me to take off now? Are you sure?
Yes,
The crew is not on board.
I'm aware. There is a massive problem we need to take care of, and I'm not allowed to talk about it, so I just have to do something.
Oh, we're gonna leave without Johnny and the captain. This should be.
Are we on? Did we make it on?
If you want to be.
You
Go on board.
Here's how I solve that question. Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, go on.
You're all on board the ship, and the ship begins to take off.
Oh no. It's not jumping, right?
Over the comm, everybody buckle up.
Where are we going, Pete? Where are we going,
Seats are
Pete?
that way. Carter, seats are over there.
Of course. Just for the record, is the space dog with us? Is it in the house? Just contextually.
Taladar is in the car still, and he's like going, I don't know where everyone is. This is ridiculous.
We didn't roll down the windows.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Windows are down. Windows are down.
Over the comm. If everything goes,
Literally.
if everything goes to plan, this should be over in a couple of minutes.
The second I feel the ship lift off, I just text Dr. Ruha, toodaloo, my love.
Oh, I'm not checking it. I'm too busy trying to win these mini games to get.
Peter, what
Kiko
is
and
going
Teddy Bear.
on?
Asher Lynch, would you please meet me on the bridge?
Asher
Buckle
shows
up.
up to the bridge. Yes, what is it?
Look, we're going to fix this problem. What we need to do, I'm going to fly this ship out into space, and then I need you to touch the object.
I've been
And
touching
then, yes, I
Wait, you
know.
mean what?
We need to touch the object when we are away from Earth, and then not touch it again when we return. Do you understand?
it. I can comprehend this. Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. McDowell. This is the problem that I've been dealing with, that I was told not to bother the captain about for 8 hours. We still have 7 hours and 30 minutes left before I can bother her with this problem, so I decided to take care of it on my own.
Wait, some rules are for breaking. What the?
He
Well,
showed
it's-
Moxie.
Things work differently for me. So I am taking the ship a bit away to ping out in space, and then to disappear. Back to Earth, and no one will ever know we were gone.
I
Maybe, like-
rescind all my previous negative comments. You all are brilliant.
The
We need to send several pings. Like
Yes.
we're moving away. Yes.
Yes.
Like several.
Yes.
Do we need to jump and then send a final one and jump back?
Do you think that is appropriate?
Yes.
Then get in your cryopods.
Carter.
What?
Carter, please join them in the cryo bay.
Oh, I should sleep in Johnny's.
It's
Peter,
not-
I feel like you would know that I wouldn't be cool with that.
I believe she would not like that.
She's not here, and we've got to jump. So
But
pick
at
a,
this
pick
point-
a thing, get in it. Pick a thing, get in it.
Get mine. Get mine.
Priorities, and I just... Warden, as soon as they are in sleep, please initiate hyperdrive.
This is the best day.
initiating hyper jump. The hyper jump begins, and you do start skipping.
For brevity's sake, I do jumps. We ping the thing. I jump. We ping the thing away from Earth. After I've done about 5 of those, I then warp all the way back to Earth.
Yes, Asher's a mess. He's been back and forth into the cryos tubes for like 5 jumps.
How
So
much
he's been
time has passed Earthside?
Earth's time. Earth's time would be going the relative normal time. So like we'll say
Yeah, but for them to do 5
It's like,
jumps.
yeah, it's pretty quick. It's faster than light, right?
it's just it's quick.
So like,
He's going to be
It's been like 2 hours. We're having the time of our lives.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a couple hours.
Now I ghosted you, and I'll be back in a year on Valentine's Day.
On all of the like photo booth photos, we've got like 5 of them, and like.
Did I manage to win her a teddy bear?
happy music in the background.
roll me a
Hey.
D100.
You know,
Me?
We have a spin-off.
Wait, when you did a roll?
I got a 25.
Oh, there we go.
You win her a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Best use of a roll.
Very nice.
Peter, you make several jumps. You've woken up Asher and put him to sleep several times to do this process.
I'd say after the first time I woke him up, I went, this isn't reasonable. And I just keep him asleep, and I run back and forth, touching
Sure.
the object, activating a pulse, running back, piloting the ship, and then over and over again.
Once you feel you've significantly done this action and traverse these pings across the inner solar system and a little bit beyond. The furthest jump goes out past Pluto, but it all happens within a split second.
Great. And then I will jump back to Earth and redock at Dr. Ruha's house.
It's about an hour later, Earth time.
Yes, that's right.
And then I unfreeze everybody. Well,
I'm gonna.
that
go.
is the only plan I had. So, hopefully, it works.
I believe you mentioned something about accessing a safe on our behalf. My good.
Oh, right. Yes.
I mean,
You promised cup holders.
Oh yes! You shall have the largest cup holders that just money can buy.
Not too big. They got to be readjustable. But all right, we're good. Yeah, show them the thing. Show them the thing.
but we may need some of it in the future. Like, we shouldn't destroy
Yes.
all of it.
No.
I am not a monster. I have no interest in taking her entire stash again today.
Wait, you're gonna take it or you're gonna destroy it?
Yes.
You're gonna take it or you're gonna destroy it?
Yes.
Wait here, and I go into the infirmary and I look for any cigarettes that is not locked up.
There's a large container of Sycorax, the holdover from Baxter Veda's stash. It's like enough that it's the amount you would give to a low-level crime boss who wants to sparse it out to several dealers who want to sparse it out to corner dealers.
I take a little
Dr.
bit.
Chen.
So what you're saying is it's possession with
Dr.
intent.
Chen's back on Mumbai.
Yep.
Dr. Chen is back on Mumbai for.
So I take a little bit,
Mhm.
just a small 1 vial or something like that,
Sure.
and I come out and I say, "Here's what we have."
I take it from him and I look at it and I say, "You are a terrible liar, Peter, but so be it. I'm sure you've got more on here. Look at how you're sweating, Tommy. That's okay. You're trying to show loyalty."
I'm wearing a thermal and a thing. It's
It's very humid back on Mumbai. Look, I won't tell anyone about the amount of cigarettes that is on board this vessel.
I mean,
Scout
I will
language.
point out that it is impossible for me to lie.
Then you are very woefully programmed indeed, my gentle being. What was all that, by the way? The jumping and the cryospace and the
Oof.
like.
There's a
Hey,
short in the
Joe,
engine.
not
There's
lie.
a short in the engine, and we got to keep the engine running so it doesn't die out. It's
There was
a
a-
whole thing.
Problem that I
Hmm?
needed to deal with that was possibly going to cause a lot of harm. I think I've dealt with it.
we'll see what happens.
The crew is hailing you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Lynn. I think I saw the ship just take off the fucking planet. Where the hell's it going?
Sorry, Lynn. There was an issue. We are heading back. We will be there in a moment.
Isn't some kind of trick to leave us on Earth?
No, I'm coming back. I apologize for the urgency of my departure. It was necessary.
You
I
hear
will see you
Lynn
in a
kind of
moment.
muffled off to the side. He says he just left for a little bit. He's coming back.
I'm on my way back as we speak.
All right. He says he's coming back as we speak.
I apologize. I will make it up to you.
And you hear Dr. Chen and Selena's voice like, I don't know about that. That was a sudden takeoff. You hear like it's like a speaker dial, like a speakerphone intercom.
ETA is, and I give them the estimated time of arrival back on Earth.
And you do arrive at that time.
Wait, you're
I
muted.
can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
I'm sorry. It's the cigarettes kicking in. Is Earth in danger? Like by coming here, have you all imperiled humanity?
By coming here? No. By a possible action that happened on the ship when we arrived? Yes.
Oh, all right. All right.
Which kind of now forces our hand. Now we have to tell Earth about son of a bitch.
Yes, that would seem so.
Was that the point, by the way? Because I was already on the way to do it. You understand that? Like, you didn't have to, like, go and send up a beacon
no.
or whatever it is
It
you might
was-
have done.
It was not planned. It was a mistake.
I wanted to say something that I don't mean to sound indelicate, Peter, especially because you've been nothing but polite to me up until now. You, my friend, as an artificial life form, do you actually care if humanity is wiped out? I'm trying to get like a gauge.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd love to hear that answer, actually.
If we are speaking about what I care about, then I would say I care about if this crew gets wiped out. What I care about also includes what Captain Lawson cares about, which includes the wiping out of humanity. So I do, by proxy, care.
But the empathy through the transitive property. Perhaps
It'll
you
work.
were not programmed as poorly as I thought. Yes. Well,
The conversation continues as y'all are in the car on the way back to the Rose Garden.
The windows were down. That was good. Good move.
yes, it's they turned the rebreathers up to max today. The sky's actually blue up we're here on 4. That's again, do not go to 2. Do not.
All right,
But up here.
Ruha and Kiko, you're exiting the flower garden to Rose Garden to find that the car is no longer there.
I hit my wrist communicator watch. Where's my car?
Who does it
I feel,
go
like,
to?
I feel like that's my tune. A little love is waiting on you there. When you
Yeah.
look.
Oh.
Well, is it like a sentient car? Does it like just go hang out?
Well, I
for a
can
bit
click the
or
key
something?
fob and it'll come right here, but I don't want it to come here without them. You know what?
As you ponder this, the car pulls up.
Oh, there we are. I
Well,
inspected.
maybe they
I
just
roll
any
down the
scratches.
window. I apologize. I needed to take care of some business. It has been taken care of, and we are back.
Peter,
Okay.
I adore you, but in the future, don't treat my property like it's your property. We're not on the ship anymore. Not everything
When I
belongs
explain-
to Captain Kiko.
When I explain later in 6 hours and 45 minutes, you will understand why I did what I did.
Peter, look at the bear. Did Ruha got me?
That is a lovely pair.
She
It is a
wanted
nice
for
bear.
me. And I'll sit right next to Peter and whisper in his ear. Were you off doing like an elaborate Valentine's surprise for Ruha?
He just matter-of-factly turns and looks at you and goes, "No." And I will tell you what happened in 6 hours and 45 minutes.
So there's no Valentine's surprise.
I am not romantically inclined towards anyone. Therefore, I do not participate in Valentine's Day.
Peter, don't limit yourself. I precisely freed up your programming so that you're not limited in the emotional capacity. What? Peter, don't limit yourself. That's all I'm saying. We've got next year.
Peter just puts his face in his hands.
So once again, I'll ask, is it time to kill Tommy?
Captain Kiko is the captain of more ships than just the than just the density.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and just like mock, like, like pointing
Like
it
that's
at.
rule number one. What are you
Tommy.
doing? Don't.
Oh, I know how to work. a
I know
gun.
you do. That's why I'm disappointed in you.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is the best Valentine's I've ever had, you guys. This is
You make your way down the road, and what you're driving towards is like the center of the city, and it's a giant tower-like structure that just goes up straight into the sky, past the clouds, and beyond. And you're going straight to the base of this tower.
Mm.
And on the bottom of the tower and the base, as you approach, it just says Vicom Station Broadcasting Networks.
Wow.
All right, now before we drive in here, files, please hand them over.
Oof. Yeah, that's.
Yes, because I've seen how you all operate, and there's no reason that you're not going to just try and knock me over the head the moment we get inside and rescind our deal. So the only way I've got any leverage whatsoever is the files. Copy, of course. You
Half
can
now,
keep yours.
half later.
I'm not asking for the originals. I just want what you've got. Whatever
We should
you
have
want
made
from-
backups. We should have made backups.
You didn't.
See, I
make
can't
them?
have. I can't have record of Tommy being here at this.
I feel
production.
you shouldn't want a record of any of you being here.
Yeah, so what are we
That's a
giving
good-
you?
I believe you had footage of terrible monsters.
Oh, those files, not our files. I got you. Yeah. Let's we'll send over some copies of that. We've got everything's backed up on Backblaze anyway, so like we'll
Oh,
send
yeah.
you.
So, you know, we run like our whole interstellar operation on Backblaze. It's indispensable.
It's amazing. I just learned about it. All right. Well,
Today
yes,
is getting increasingly difficult.
we're gonna.
Oh, is it tough for
today?
you, Peter?
We'll send.
Yes.
I'll send the files
It has
to.
I am
yeah.
empathizing.
Give
We
it to
will
me.
give. We will give a portion. Yes, like I said, like we're just to make sure that you still take us up the way as well.
The part with the aliens, though, you give me.
Yes. Yeah. One of the
I don't
alien
like the way he
species.
asked that.
One of them, not all of them. There's more than one.
Right. Give me the monstrous alien, the super gross one that I said didn't look real.
Yeah. The scavengers. Yeah. No, we can send that. That was
Is
the
that
one
what
that.
you they call them scavengers?
Yeah. Well, that's what
scavengers.
Dr. Chen called them. Scavengers.
What was the name of the station that you said these things wiped out?
Voidport. It's out in the dark zone. It's like a black market port. Actually,
which is dark, but it's like past where people normally go. That's what it's called.
yeah.
But I mean, it's
You know,
space,
I'd heard rumors about it, but it was a real place.
Yeah.
Well, now it's.
It's still a real place.
Right.
Yes, it technically still exists.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let us get inside and we'll get to one of the studios and be about
Okay.
this business.
I roll up to the security booth. Roll down the window. They probably recognize the car though. Hi.
You see the guy do a double take. Oh my god. All right. Hold on. And you see him click, and the gates open up. She's
Give
back.
Melinda my love. Give Melinda my love. I miss her. I miss her cookies on Saturdays.
Oh, sure thing. And then the gates open, and you go in to a lift, and the car enters in this lift, and it begins going up, and going up, and going up, and you can see these windows as you go higher and higher. You go beyond the clouds, and you go above the clouds, kind of at like airliner level. And you go higher than the clouds, and you're going past the point where the sky looks blue now. And the
I
sky
don't miss
turns
this commute,
dark.
let me tell ya.
And you're just going straight up still, and you see you suddenly see satellites out in the floating in space, and you keep going up higher and higher and higher, and it grows dark. And as you get to this level now, 0G kicks in, and you feel like you're back on the ship. And then finally, it's almost maybe a 30-minute slow ride up, and it just goes ding.
There
Welcome.
we are.
Oh,
I used to
welcome
use this
station.
time to read my emails. It's a commute and a half, right? Oh,
Yeah. Well, cool.
You see like two like vents in the side of Peter's neck. You hear it tss as he equalizes the pressure inside versus where we are now.
Oh, you mean like this?
Oh.
Yes, that would be a comparable response.
Well, no, it's not doing it.
You gotta chew gum.
Okay. Point us in the direction. I guess. Okay, can I just get the shooting Tommy out the way? Get it like shooting on the camera.
In the car? No. What?
No. Can we just go to studio film that real quick? You said it's easy, right? Like,
You were
should be-
waving the gun about before, and I just assumed this
No,
was
no,
going to end in
gun-
someone's murder.
Guns put away. I'm not actually killing Tommy. Still need a makeup artist just to rig him up, so I can just.
Yeah, I think I can get you to one of the studios. No problem at all.
I
Let's
feel
see.
like we can do it in post.
Soundstage 444C is probably available right over there.
Okay. I
We
walk
are-
over.
We produce thousands of hours of content every single day, you know.
And now that you're on the station, Carter, you have access to the station's warden. So if you need anything, just ask the warden, and it'll be provided for you.
Johnny, you remember Higgins? Higgins got promoted. He's over the whole thing now.
really? Good for him.
His daughter had triplets. She named one of them after you.
I always liked Higgins. He worked so hard.
It's wonderful, wonderful sort. Maybe before you bounce off planet, you could stop by and see the child. I think she might be walking by now, but still, it would be wonderful.
I don't feel like I was gone that long. Gosh, it's like a
It's-
whole different world.
They start quickly. I'm just going to give Higgins a little ring-a-roo here to make sure that we have everything that we need.
Warden, do I trust Higgins?
Higgins is someone you always trusted.
I allow him to do it. Like, yeah.
Ruha, you also have access to the station's warden.
And if as I'm entering my command, I do call for what I would need. I'm like, 3 of the hover cams, practicals for squid packs. We're going to be doing some practical effects here. We're going to be doing a little gunplay there. You know, we're going to need blanks, of course. Probably a few, what's that? Brown jumpsuits, black ball caps, a few of them because they're going to get blood all over them, of course. And we're going to be closed set. No craft services, no PAs.
Get
none of
Lydia
that.
for makeup.
Oh,
Lydia's
Lydia.
work.
Oh, Lydia, yes.
Amazing. Just amazing.
In some craft services,
Just a little
yes,
bit.
walk that back. It's just a smidge.
What's it, like narrow the way. Okay, craft services. Okay, sure.
You can just bring
It's like a mini.
Just bring it.
It's muffins and water. Muffins and water. Yes, and have that brought up to 442C. We are shooting a pilot. Need to know. Hush, hush. Off the books, Higgins. All my love to the triplets. And then I can't hang up before Higgins replies.
The warden system comes online. Your request has been entered. Now, did you say Lydia or Linda?
Lydia.
Lydia. The door opens and Lydia shows up. It's an artificial human, complete with makeup gear, and a small container leading behind. Well, hello. How are you doing?
This is
Lydia,
wonders with contouring.
how are you?
Hello, honey. How you doing?
Fantastic. Lydia's my favorite.
Hi,
Hello.
Lydia.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi. We are wanting to make it Tommy here. We need him to look like he got the shit kicked out of him, and we are going to then shoot him in the back of the head. You know, with a prop gun. And so we need the blood, and then we'll roll him over, and hopefully
So
it's
like an
real
exit.
dead-like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Lydia starts moving strangely fast. It's like and pulling out
Tommy?
materials.
Movie magic.
All right.
Come here, sweetie. And then like she like, sits you down and kind of moves your head for you and like starts applying makeup to you.
I wander off a little bit, not too far. If
they
I
bring
think
the
everyone's
muffins,
busy.
somebody pick one out. I want to make sure I get a muffin.
Not the carrot ones. Those are awful.
Peter
So-
walks slightly away and just says, Mr. Asher Lynch, are you there?
Yes. What is it?
Any updates?
This is I, Asher Lynch.
Yes, I know. Any updates? Have you learned anything?
I've been staying away from it since you told me not to touch it from back on Earth.
I mean anything sans touching it. Have you...
I've been staring at it for quite a while now.
Christ, the most unhelpful person in the universe is on our ship. Thank you, Mr. Asher Lynch. Let me know if you think of anything important. I shut off the link. Peter just finds a chair and sits down.
Sits down. Tommy is made up rather quickly, and he looks like his brains have been blown out. Kiko, what would you like to do now?
Oh, good. I'm gonna turn on my body cams. Sit down.
Give me the camera.
Alright, so I'm
gonna
like-
take your camera.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Could I? Do you have a prop gun? Do you guys have a replica of? I'll bring out. It's like a very specific military gun. This kind.
yeah. I mean, I guess it has to like take a certain type of round, huh? 'Cause the blanks are usually a different millimeter.
As you ask this, a small droid comes out. Hello, prop droid. And it just scans the gun for you. And then, like, it stops for a second and goes searching, database. Found. And you see this prop gun pop out from the shelf.
Amazing. All right. Okay.
Alright.
Prop gun, real gun. Prop gun, real gun.
Can we-
Away the
Yeah.
real
Can
gun.
we fly the prop gun off somewhere?
Look, I'm
Can
just
somebody
like,
else?
Shoot,
I mean,
look,
hold the
it's
real
fine.
the real gun. Take the real gun and
Yeah,
put it
shoot,
somewhere
shoot,
and
shoot,
take-
shoot,
Kiko,
shoot. This is
I
the
will
prop.
take the real gun.
All right, I toss him.
Thank
I'm
you.
incapable of shooting
toss it.
anyone.
Toss the real gun to
I-
Peter. He catches it
I
instantly.
reiterate that you're programmed terribly, old man.
Peter's
Alright,
shooting
so-
programmed just fine. Thank you very much. Okay.
It's like,
So,
am I
Do
doing
everyone
anything?
ready?
Am
I am holding
everyone
the
gets-
real gun.
Yeah. What am I doing a thing? Like, what do you want? Do you want me to? I don't turn around, right? You want me to just like, and then you're gonna bang, and then I roll over, or you roll me over because I'm shot. So you'd have to roll me over. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't roll over yourself. You were shot in the head. Okay. All right. I'm
Wait,
ready. Yeah.
there's nothing there right now, right? I wanted to be able to see the.
Oh, you want like a
Yeah.
like a squid thingy, right? The squibs? Squids?
Square buzz. Yes. No.
Squid?
This is
Here's
like
the thing,
first year
I-
film school. It's.
I'm a software guy. I don't. This is your world. You know, if you came into my world, I wouldn't make fun
This
of
is
your syntax.
killing
So.
me.
I hate people for going into your world. Yes. No. I
This
understand.
is Tommy. You say.
Ah.
Oh, I've got lines now.
There's no way there's no way I'm agreeing to this. And then I'm gonna punch you, and then I'll punch you like knocking you out, and then I'll shoot you in the head.
Oh, please deliver the lines just like that.
Ready?
Shoot, let's do some like run throughs. Jesus, don't put me like one shot
No, all you have to do is follow. It's just that one line. Camera's
Okay,
on.
so-
Ready?
Here we go. All right.
Nope, quiet
hold
on the set. And action.
There's no way I'm agreeing to this. What is wrong with you? Why
I
would I
punch
do
Tommy in the face, like
Punch
hardcore
Tommy.
knock him out, like so he falls down.
You really punch
You
him?
really punch him?
100%.
So do a combat roll for me.
I'm going to hurt you, but not really.
Just like every other Valentine's, am I right?
I got a 2.
Jesus.
I have
Tommy,
brain damage.
you get
I hope that
in the middle of
hopefully
your
they-
lines, Tommy. You're like, I'm never gonna tell you, and you just feel this hardest knuckles you've ever felt.
But I hope that level of success allows me to know that like exactly like where to just knock him out for a little bit. You know, like I've got
Yeah, 'cause
military
there's a
training.
specific spot that
It's
does
a
that.
concussion.
Yeah,
no, it's a concussion.
He
That's
gets
not how that
knocked out.
works.
You clocked him, and he's on the ground.
I'm just
Everyone in the room just sees
Jesus Christ.
Kiko knock Tommy out.
And then I-
there's a thing for that.
Peter's sitting there just goes, what is happening today?
I'm holding the gun, I'm like, and I'm like, I count down because it's a body cam, so I'm like counting for the effect, and I'm going,
We'll fix that in post.
Lydia hits it, and it goes. Pfft, just as, like Tommy's head, kind of like forcefully gets pushed by this little squib because he's not control over it. It just
and I
Rolls
roll
forward.
roll his body over, so it looks like all limp or whatever, and then I get close, check pulse, do the whole shebang, whatever I'm supposed to. I do like a fake scan too,
Yes.
and then I stand
Just-
back up, turn it
Just to
off.
point out,
All right, yeah.
he might need to make another save because I've worn squibs and they've knocked me off my feet before. So if they're
Especially
attached
on
to
your
his
on your
head,
head. Yeah,
and he's
that would not be
unconscious on the
good.
floor, it might
It's
just go
the future.
and
It's
slam
the
his head into
future.
the ground.
No.
That'll
Yeah.
be better than that now.
That's a
Oh my
close
God,
one.
they shot Tommy.
Carter, what are you
And-
doing while this happens?
And cut. Yes. No. Beautiful. Perfect. We'll have this run through post in about 10, 15 minutes or so.
Wonderful.
Yes, we have to put it in 28K. Where would you like the footage delivered?
Oh, just right back to me. I'll send it where it needs to go. Thank you.
I want to bring Tommy a muffin and try to wake him up. That was real good, champ. That looked you really took that sucker punch.
I stand over him and I say, there's a classic movie I loved when growing up, and there was a line I so enjoyed in which, like, you got knocked the fuck out, man.
I pull out a stim pack and I just stab it into his leg to wake him up. Great job, Tommy. We did it. One shot wonder.
Can't you get addicted to stims too?
Oh, yes.
Yes, you can.
Oh, yes.
Oh, both the front and the back of my fucking head. What
Here,
happened?
Look
Did I
very
fall?
real.
Did I fall?
Your limpness is very convincing.
You got punched in the face.
What?
Like a lot.
Why would you punch me?
I had to sell it, man. You're welcome. No one's gonna come after you and try and fucking kill you now.
What?
Also, we
Is
need to
there-
get you a new identity and change your
real
whole look,
blood?
likely. But
Wait, what?
Here, I picked all the blueberries out for you.
Oh no, I'm gonna puke. I have concussion. Concussion.
I'll put another
I need-
stim pack in the other thigh to just
Concussion.
just ride it out. You won't even feel it in a second.
We are the worst people.
Consent is very important.
I've done it all
Who
the
said-
time. This is like putting a band-aid on. It's just
Is the
putting a
Band-Aid
band-aid on. It's
Addictive?
happened to, they do it
And
to me
feel
all the time.
good. Oh fuck! I
Look,
can feel my heart.
I just
Eh.
want to put it out there. We should stop injecting Mr. McDowell with things.
While
Stim packs are harmless. We basically are raised on this in the Marines.
Dr. Ruha had mentioned that she wandered away, and they're all trying to make sure that Tommy is not
It's
concussed.
hot.
Can I
Pull it up.
pull her aside for a second?
Yeah.
Johnny, This is not how I envisioned our next Valentine's Day working out, I must admit.
I want to see the old set.
Can I just one more thing, and then I think it's probably going to resolve our dealings for the time being.
Okay.
This is the end of the line for me. I got you in here. You have all the answers. You have all the connections. You know what's best, and you clearly aren't interested in me. So I'm sure you can find a way to broadcast your life-saving message, and I'm just going to fuck off. Maybe when you circle back planet side, we can have that cocktail, eh? And I'll keep making sure the animals are fed.
You know what, Carter? If you had just asked me for a cocktail instead of trying to coerce me into one, I probably would have said yes, but that's not your style anymore, and that's why you're not my style anymore.
I see your style, and you're right. That is not me. Good luck, savior of mankind. And I turn and leave.
Cup holders.
Carter starts walking
Cup
out.
holders, that was a deal, my friend. That was a deal.
Thanks, pal.
He begins walking out the studio, and you'll find yourself alone in this station now.
Warden, quick question about health.
Yes.
Do I need to roll for unconsciousness or how much health was just dealt to me?
I'm assuming Kiko didn't really take too much damage off of you from the one punch, and the
Yeah,
squib
this
is going to be negligible. This isn't true combat. I'm sure
Okay.
if she was really trying to hurt you, I would make you roll for it.
And each
All right, good
each stem pack heals like 2d10s worth, so
You're
So, I mean,
stronger
it's
now.
like-
Overkill.
Yeah.
I actually, I mean, it does actually add speed, I think, so.
yeah, and temporarily your strength in combat
Huh?
is increased by.
Guys, look how high I can jump now.
Look at his veins in his neck. Oh,
Look at the
Like
veins in his
roided out.
calves.
It is they are increased. Your strength in combat are increased by 20
Oh,
What?
Jesus.
for the next 7 hours.
I am a superhuman. When you give her that news, whatever it is, I'm still gonna be a superhuman.
see the veins in the pinky too.
I'm lifting
A
stuff
veiny
with it.
pinky.
As Tommy lifts with his pinky, but you find yourselves alone in the station now, and
Wait.
you still have a message to broadcast.
Shit, where is Ruha? Where's Carter? Oh no! Oh no!
I come back into the room they're in.
Ah. Where's Carter?
He left.
He didn't give me his number.
He's got some of our footage.
He does.
Wait, what?
Wait, yes, he does.
And he just left?
What's he gonna do with it?
Probably nothing nefarious. He's probably going to find a way to make a quick buck off it. But
That's kind of nefarious.
with the info that we have and the
Yeah?
backups that we have, I can probably get us to broadcast it. He knew as much.
I
He
keep
basically did the
forgetting
whole do it yourself. So
Oh,
I can do it myself. It's fine.
that.
I
Let's
would-
do it.
wait, what?
Say
What?
that-
I gave him extremely valuable shit for this, and we could do this ourselves.
Well, he did get us in.
Wait, what did you give him?
You gave him something other than the footage?
Why when I ask questions, do people like respond with a thing that doesn't answer the question?
Because you never have their back, Tommy, so they don't trust you.
Uh,
You are like the
Wow.
friend that wonders why people don't tell you that they're pregnant or that they've gotten into some kind of trouble because they immediately anticipate that you're going to judge them. That's why nobody tells you anything. Can we broadcast this message and
well, psychiatry
Wow.
hours are in.
Can we please put the footage out if we're going to?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Ruha, are
It's,
you gonna?
it's doubly
are you gonna-
important that we do it now.
Yeah. Are you gonna give it some credibility? Are you gonna put your face on this?
No, but I
No.
think between my
No?
abilities and Tommy's, we can put Carter's on it. At least his signature. He puts his face on everything.
Oh, you want my help now?
You need your help now. You've gotten plenty of my help already.
Tommy.
I don't know if I do.
We just
I
faked your
literally
death.
said we don't need to do this.
While this conversation is happening, Carter, what are you doing right now?
Did you call
I'm-
security on me?
Broadcasting live. And it looks like this. I'm very sweaty. My clothes are torn. And I say,
God damn it.
this is CARTER DIGICHEX. I am in the tower of Mumbai 4. I have been kidnapped by terrorists. They have me. They have Dr. Ruha. And I start broadcasting the things I've been recording of them all day, of them talking about having wiped out Voidport, Peter talking about the veil and what's past it, that they're wanted 2 times over, the captain saying they stole the files, faking Tommy's death, the captain saying I'm a Marine, I'll kill anyone, Ruha yelling, but it's not clear she's yelling at me, and me asking, is Earth in danger? And Peter saying, because of a mistake, yes. And then I have the monster. When I say, they have some absurd story about an alien invasion. I don't know what they're trying to do. I think they just wanted money or drugs or something. They're in the tower. They're trying to ruin everything. I've got to go. They might find me. Oh my God, please don't hurt me. And then it goes dead.
And that's where we end tonight's episode.
You fucker!
Nothing bad about Buck, though, right?
That's true. I have nothing on Buck and nothing on Tommy other than trying to fake his death.
Oh
my god.
My God.
Oh my god. How dare you? We were
amazing.
pals. We were buds.
Amazing.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Dave. You're so good.
Good.
Thank
I'm
you.
happy.
Hey, I made it look like they kidnapped you too. It's
I know. I was
fine.
gonna say you covered for me.
Fine, Johnny.
Just
Oh my
blame the
God.
alien, or blame the android like everybody else does.
Look, this whole time I'm like, Michael, can I record this? Yes. Michael, can I narc on them? Totally. Yes. Michael, if I get them super busted, is it gonna ruin the story? No. Go.
So,
Oh my God. This is amazing
thank
having you
you.
on.
thank you to B-Day.
I think this might be the only time you see Carter unless to hunt him down for review. That's true.
It's not off limits.
Yeah.
Thank you for
think we'll
joining
put
us tonight,
together
B-Dave. Thank you, Holly, our behind-the-scenes technical director.
Yeah.
The show wouldn't be here without her. And thank you, Stargrave, for the music and sound effects.
Amazing.
Please remember to donate to Jasper's Game Day.
Oh, we hit the goal. We hit
the
over the
goal.
goal. So we did
Hey.
giveaway, and congrats to Webby Ghost for winning.
Hey, where we go.
Where we go.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank
so,
you for your generosity.
hooray! Thanks, everyone.
Join us next week for the conclusion of this episode and what's happening here. They're now on Vicom Station. We'll see what happens. We don't know. We're going to figure it out next time. Next week's guest.
saved everybody.
Next week's guest, Luis Carrazzo, joining us
Yay!
for
You know,
episode what is it,
Another
11?
Another
11.
show where a mess that we cause becomes Luis's problem. Cool.
Oh, poor Luis. Yeah.
I feel like Luis is gonna be poor Higgins.
I will also point out another show where I fix problems.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Yeah. Thanks
Thank you
so much.
again.
And
Thank you,
thanks, everyone.
B-Dave.
Thank you, Michael,
Thank you, B-Dave.
for
Thank
great.
you, Michael.
for
Thank you,
great-
B-Dave,
Mike.
for being the scummiest actor.
Oh,
Yes.
he's the worst. Oh, I gotta go take a shower. Also, the scratching thing. That's his Sycorax malfunction. He's got skin problems. That's why every time
Oh.
I'm like,
Oh
Yep.
my God.
so I'm gonna narc on you all and go twist up somewhere. Yeah. Oh, that is one other thing that I make sure I include in there was when I was like, I know you've got more Sycorax on this ship. That goes out in the thing too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
I
no.
bust
Oh,
everything.
no.
I bust everything.
Oh God. Great.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.